If you are a booty clapper, this is not for you. If you like to give men mouth hugs, this is not for you. If you bite your lip when you wipe your ass, this is not for you. If your asshole gets tight when the landlord speaks, this is not for you. If you pee sitting down, this is not for you. If your breath smells like nuts, this is not for you. If you want to look at a man's face, this is not for you. If you suck on an elote, this is not for you. If you like to play churro, this is not for you. And we're going to break it down honestly and unbiasedly as we always do. And look, at the end of the day, we got to bring it and keep that same energy like we do each and every time. That's it. That's it. um okay, so look, we got a lot of haters, we got a lot of boxing talk to discuss, and there's been a lot going on. So look, let's just talk some boxing. And look, let's see what we got, man. Let's see what we got. We back as always. And look, I'm gonna go off on a few topics. I'm gonna go on a few topics that just need to be done. They just need to be done. The landlord is back. Facts, only feelings. And look, the first thing is Gio the boxer. Gio the boxer. I don't want nobody else to click this link but Gio the boxer. Gio the boxer. The link has been dropped for you. No one else click the link but Gio the boxer. And Gio, since you like to spam my chat, the IBFP's a hater. The IBFP's a fanboy. The IBFP is this. The IBFP is that. So since you like to spam my chat like a coochie, then go ahead and click that link and let's see. Let's see who you really are. Because right now you're clapping your booty cheeks for David Benavidez. So let's see if you're Gio the coochie, not Gio the boxer. Come on, Gio, go ahead and click that link. Go ahead and click that link. Nobody else click that link but Gio. Gio, click that link. And you got 2 seconds. 2 seconds to join this chat. Look, he already ducked. I'll join right now, but I'm taking a poop. No, the only poop that you took is when your mama gave birth to your shitty ass. This guy right here is already ducking the smoke. Don't ever get on my chat ever again. Riding Benavidez nuts, but scared to click the link. This dude's a coochie. Gio the boxer, you get no respect. You had your opportunity. You had it. You had it. And then you ran like a coochie. Oh, I gotta put, man, sit your dumb ass down. Sitting up here talking all that trash. You want to leave every comment you can imagine, but then you don't want to do it. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's the problem that I'm having with these guys. That's the problem that I'm having with these guys. GameSpot says, IBFP, what's your thoughts on Bam Rodriguez versus Estrada and how Bam's aiming for greatness? I'm going to tell you this. As far as Bam goes, this man is aiming for greatness. He should be pound for pound, and I don't want to hear any more hating on Bam because that man's putting in serious work, period. He's putting in the work. He deserves all the credit, period. There should be no problem. Bam all day. Salute. Hold on. Who is this?
Shut up, bitch. You a bitch, bro. You a Canelo dick rider.
Who is this? Look at him sitting up here. Look, come on. Let's talk boxing. You brought your pussy ass on there. What do you want to debate, pussy?
I was just calling you a Canelo dick rider.
Okay. And so you're going to be that dick rider because you sitting up here. How am I a dick rider? Go ahead and speak on it.
$200 million.
No.
He's only making 30 million.
Tell me how I'm a dick rider.
How much is he making for Munguia?
Hold on. Tell me how I'm a dick rider.
All right, I'll tell you right now. How much is he making for Munguia? Tell me.
What difference does it make what he makes from Munguia?
How much is he making from
Munguia? What difference does it make? That's not boxing. You. Talk to me about boxing. Hey, you can't. No. You call me a dick rider. Tell me, how is he? How am I a dick rider? So explain that to me. Come on. Don't worry about purses and prices. Don't worry about that. Talk to me about boxing. You came on here talking tough. Now you're talking, how much are you making from Munguia? Shut your soft ass up. Tell me, once again, your last chance. Boxing-wise, how am I a dick rider?
You said Canelo fights everybody.
Yes.
How come he hasn't fought Benavidez?
Has he been mandated to fight? Hold on. Let me answer your question. Has he been mandated to fight Benavidez?
Bro, he's his #1 mandatory.
No, I'm asking you yes or no. Has he been mandated to fight Benavidez?
He should have been fought.
Yes or no? Has he been? No, you're not answering the question. If you don't answer the question, I'll kick your pussy ass off. Answer my questions, pussy. Has he been mandated to fight David Benavidez, yes or no?
No, that's why they should.
Okay, body bag. That's the first body bag.
How's that a body bag?
Second question, pussy. Second question, because I'm a dick rider. You look like the dick rider. You look like the meat rider. You look like the rodeo rider. So look, let's clear this up. No. Let's clear this up right now because I didn't already bodied you on the first one. He has not been mandated to fight Benavidez. Why has David Benavidez, if he wants the Canelo fight, why is he not pushed for the mandatory yet?
Ask this. Why is he asking?
No. Why is he not pushed for the mandatory yet?
How much did he make for Triple G, bro?
Hold on. I'm not asking about money. I'm asking you why is David Benavidez? You said David Benavidez. Canelo hasn't fought him. He hasn't been mandated. Why is David Benavidez not pushed for the mandatory? Answer my question. Answer my question. Why is he not pushed for the mandatory?
What are you talking about? He's literally going to 175. To become his #1.
Hold on. He asked to go for 175 before the mandatory was due, right?
Hey, look. You know why?
So then he never wanted to fight. So don't come on here clapping your ass cheeks for David Benavidez.
Listen,
that's your problem. No, that's your problem, Gio. That's your problem. You're Gio the pussy. You're Gio the dumbass. You're Gio the coochie. You're everything but a fucking boxer because you're sitting up here riding a man's nuts, talking crazy. No, you don't get no microphone time, pussy. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not giving no pussy no time on the channel if you can't answer basic questions. You don't want to answer the question about why he didn't push for the mandatory. You don't want to answer the questions. And then the one question you answered, you get body bagged. Don't ever come on here playing with me ever again, name calling when you the real pussy. You the one lifting up your skirt for David Benavidez, and you want to sit on here and talk trash to me like you done lost your damn mind. I'm sorry, but you a dumbass. You just got body bagged on here for nothing. You're an easy work. You didn't bring up no valid points. You didn't talk nothing serious. All you got on here is, how much does Canelo make for Munguia? That's irrelevant. Then you say, well, Canelo has not been mandated to fight David Benavidez. So why would he fight him? Canelo can fight whoever he wants, whenever he wants. Did Canelo fight Floyd Mayweather? Did Canelo fight Landy Lara? Did Canelo fight Triple G? Did Canelo fight Dimitri Bivol? Canelo moved up to 175 2 times. In both times he moved up, he fought a world champion at 175. David Benavidez moving up to 175, and he's fighting a guy who was just retired. Don't ever compare Canelo to David Benavidez, pussy, because you really look stupid. Stupid. You really look stupid when you do that, because then you don't have no argument. You don't really have no argument. He wasn't ready. Let me find out you a dumbass, Gio. Come on, man. Look, don't get me started today. I was having a nice, relaxing day. And then this guy come on here. Oh, how big are Canelo's nuts? How much money does he have? All of this, all of that. What are you talking about? You had to get body bagged because you don't know shit about boxing. It's okay to be a Benavidez fan. I'm a Benavidez fan. But the difference between you and me is you like to swing from that man's nuts. Because I'm going to tell you, at the end of the day, Canelo moved up to 175 twice and fought 2 champions. How many champions have David Benavidez fought at 175? 0. Don't ever sit up here and talk crazy to me. The fight's never been mandated, and Benavidez moved up before it was mandated. That means he didn't want the fight. If Benavidez wanted the Canelo fight and wanted to force the fight and wanted to back Canelo into a corner, then he should have pursued that mandatory spot and said, no, you're going to fight me. I'm going to make sure the fight is mandated and I'm going to push for my mandatory spot. He didn't do that. He didn't do that. He grabbed his ass and went up to 175 to fight a non-champion. Don't ever sit up here and talk crazy to me ever again, like you done lost your damn mind. What's wrong with you? Salute to my brother, the boxing monster. He said Nuke is playing with his food. These guys are easy work, man. These guys are easy work. See, the reason why it's so easy, is because these guys get on here and they talk trash to me. They come in here and attack me. These guys get on here and name call. They're in their feelings. But then we start talking boxing questions. We start breaking it down with simple facts. It was nothing else. I asked him a yes or no question. Had Canelo been mandated and Canelo dropped his belt and Canelo said, I will never fight this man, and dropped the belt and ducked and ran from the smoke, I'd call him a coochie on live. But he didn't do that. So Gio want to call somebody a duck when David Benavidez moved up in weight. Gio want to call somebody a duck when David Benavidez did not pursue his mandatory spot. David Benavidez took the coward's way out. So don't you ever sit up here and call somebody a duck when you can't back that shit up with facts. Don't sit up here. I'm not fanning boxing. I'm not Dante's Big Titty Nation. I'm not boxing bias ego. I'm not none of those guys. Don't play with me. Play with your pussy, because I'm not the one to play with. I'm not. You done got the wrong one today, my brother. That's what you done. That's what you done. That's what you done. Dude want to sit up here and salute to my brother Troy Mack. This is Nick Harmer. Salute to you, my brother. It's always facts over feelings. And I'm going to get to everybody in the back. I'm getting to you guys. Just give me 1 second, because this guy got me pissed off. He's sitting up here talking crazy. And my brother Nick Harmer, my brother Nick Harmer, he just dropped some facts. He says David Benavidez was at 168 before Canelo. He didn't even unify, lost his title twice through being undisciplined, and yet you turn around here and defend this is your guy, a guy who sacrificed his title to cocaine, a guy who sacrificed his title to cheeseburgers. That's your king? Stop it. Gio said he was taking a shit. He skipped wiping his ass to get on the line with the landlord and still got body bagged. How bad is that? You skipped wiping your ass to get on line with the landlord and you still got body bagged. Now go take the time out to wipe your ass. Go take the time out to wipe your ass. Salute to my brother Edgar Moreno. Salute to you, my brother. Much love and respect. Much love and respect. My brother Morales says the first body bag of the day. The idiot didn't even sound confident at all. He didn't sound confident because he wasn't confident. He don't have nothing to stand on. He's just got narratives and feelings. That's all he's standing on. The guy is sitting up here talking about, oh, Canelo's ducking. Why didn't he fight Benavidez? Well, the mandatories do this year. Did he enforce it? No, he didn't. Has Canelo been mandated yet? No, he hasn't. So why you jump into duck? You just want to call it a duck because you're emotional. You're in your feelings. The body bag was easy work. So that's why I'm looking at the chat. Let me find another pussy talking shit. They getting body bag today because he was scared to pull up. But then when he pulled up, he got destroyed. That was easy work. Easy work. Easy work. Salute to my brother JX. He said David Benavidez team gonna ask for the TV rights. 175 too. This is how you know he's never been serious. I mean, think about it. Think about it. If you're truly serious about wanting a Canelo Alvarez fight, right? And you're David Benavidez, this is the only. I mean, I'm gonna break it down. David Benavidez said the only fight he wants is Canelo. That's the guy he wants. That's the fight he needs to make. And he's going to pursue the mandatory spot until he gets Canelo. So now the mandatories do this year. And he moves up in weight before the mandatories do. He refuses to enforce it. Why? You say that's the only guy you wanted. Now you fighting a guy that was semi-retired at 175. If you wanted to smoke at 175, you should have fought Artur Beterbiev when that was presented to you years ago, pussy. That's the problem. These guys don't have their facts straight. They sitting up here going on feelings and emotions. This ain't boxing Twitter. This ain't Dante's Big Titty Cheeseburger, Fried Rice, Chicken and Dumpling Nation. This ain't Boxing by Its Ego. This ain't Fanny Boxing. This ain't the LDBC trash. This ain't none of that. This is the IBFP. Have your facts straight before you come on here, because I'm going to make you look stupid each and every time. Please don't get on here talking and holding nuts again. Well, I just want to see the fight. What are you talking about, Coochie? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? There's nothing but men on this live stream and that pussy. That's what we talking about. Dude sitting up here all this crap. All this crap. Somebody put in the chat Southpaw 773 versus the IBFP. I didn't already body bag Southpaw a million times. Southpaw, if you're listening, use a pussy. Come on here. I'll drop the link and body bag you in front of all these people again. You easy work for me, Southpaw. This guy sitting up here swinging from Tank Davis nuts. This is the same guy who called Anui a hype job. Anui a hype job, but he's been undisputed multiple times. Tank Davis, what is he doing? The biggest fight of his career was against his baby mama. Don't ever mention this man to me again. Don't ever mention this man to me again. Southpaw, if you ever want to find your nuts, come on here and get body bagged again. And yeah, I said it. Dante, I said it. Ego, I said it. Fannin, I said it. Anybody from the LDBC, I said it. Any of you pussies out there hating, I said it. That's what we talking about. I don't know who you think you're playing with, but I ain't the one to play with. My brother Nursery says, who wins, Matthias or Tio? If Tio wins, debate me on it friendly, because I respect and like your channel. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know at this point. Teofimo's performance has been questionable. His last performance, he's looked a little vulnerable. I think that's a close fight, maybe 50-50. I'm not certain at this point. But you're always welcome on here to speak your truth. And I'll make sure that anybody that wants to debate you on that topic can, because I can honestly see that fight going either way. I can see Tio winning, pulling out a victory, but I can also see Tio losing, because Tio's had a bunch of questionable performances. I mean, when you get beat by Kambosos, when you sit up here and fight a guy like Jermaine Ortiz, who's a runner, he's a track star, that kind of guy, I expect, Tio to get rid of these guys, and he didn't. And so I think anything with Matthias would be a very, very close and interesting fight. I can see it going either way. Gun-toting Patriot says Gio has no knowledge of boxing. He is just repeating what other people say. He doesn't want the work. I'm assuming he doesn't want to put in the work in doing the research. He watches 20-second videos and think he's an expert. Yeah, you hear some dumbass on Twitter say, hey, Canelo's a duck, and he gets 100 likes. That means he's a duck. That means he's a duck because he got 100 likes on Twitter. That means Canelo's a duck. No, pussy. What people say on Twitter don't mean shit. What people say on all these trash channels don't mean nothing. What are we talking about here? This don't mean nothing. Don't nobody care about that. These are these guys' feelings. We're talking about straight facts. Did Benavidez move up before the fight was mandated? Yes. Yes. So Benavidez had an opportunity to force the mandatory, and he didn't. If Benavidez would have forced the mandatory, Canelo would have dropped the belt. Then Benavidez would have said, see, he don't want to fight me. I'll move up and fight somebody else. I would have respected that. But you never forced the mandatory. If you say Canelo's bluffing, you say he's a coward, then call his bluff. Make him out to be a pussy. Put the foot on his neck, but you won't do it, pussy. So don't ever sit up here and clout chase this man's name again. Don't anybody ever come to me with that duck shit again, because it don't hold no weight. My brother Mike Trade, salute to you, my brother. And he said, Nuke, why don't no one say nothing about Tank ducking all the top fighters? He gets all the praise, but Canelo gets all the hate. Saul's resume is way better. And I'm gonna agree with you 1,000% on this. Think about it like this. They call Tank Davis the face of boxing. They call him a big puncher. They say he's a pound-for-pound fighter. The guy ain't did shit. The guy's resume is full of my grandma. That's it. I mean, let's just be honest about it. So you sit up here calling this man the face of boxing, calling him a killer, saying he's a beast, saying Canelo's washed. This is the new face. But won't nobody ever hold Tank Davis to the standard of fighting the best fighters? Why Tank ain't never been undisputed? Why Tank ain't never fight a pound-for-pound fighter? Why Tank ain't never found his nuts? Because he's a pussy, that's why. He's a hype job, that's why. He's made to look good by fighting nobody. So I don't want to ever hear anybody sit up here and say Tank Davis a pound for pound fighter. By fighting who? By fighting who? Frank Martin is the 30-year-old virgin. What are we talking about? That man's a 30-year-old virgin. Don't ever talk to me about Frank Martin. How many world titles Frank Martin won? How many world titles Ryan Garcia won? I'm not going to play with these guys. These are none but facts. This ain't my opinion. This ain't what I think. This ain't how I feel. These are facts. Come on now. Salute to my brother Poncho. Much love and respect, my brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I mean, these guys, you think, I guess the problem that I have with Gio is Gio think that he can talk trash in the chat. Then I drop the link, call him out. He think I'm scared to click my own link, that I'm scared to put you on here. Why would I be scared of a bitch like you? That don't make no sense. What's wrong with you, Gio? Come on, man. J Taps. Can Canelo beat Bivol Beterbiev at 175, or is he aging? I haven't seen true signs of Canelo aging. I've seen Canelo Alvarez go through injuries and come back. Canelo Alvarez needs to fix his cardio or stay away from 175. If Canelo don't have the right cardio, he's not beating those guys at 175. If Canelo's cardio is on point, then I give him a chance against anybody at 175. It all comes down to his cardio. Can he keep that same pace for 12 rounds? And the only way we'll know that is if he goes back up there and fights those guys. But he's going to have to come correct this time. He can't come with cardio issues. He got to be fully ready. My brother AJ says, how does Canelo fare against Roy Jones Jr., James Toney, Kawasaki, Hopkins? I think Canelo Alvarez holds his own against anybody in any era because Canelo Alvarez is an elite fighter. Think about who Canelo is. This guy's what? 5'7", 5'8", somewhere around there. This guy is massively undersized, fighting in weight classes he don't belong in, and yet he's out here performing and going undisputed. The only guy to ever do it at 168. But you're sitting up here telling me an undersized fighter don't have no chance against legends. It don't make sense. When you go on Twitter and YouTube hate channels, they'll say Canelo loses to every great and every Hall of Famer. That's what they're going to tell you. They're fucking lie. I'm going to tell you the truth. Canelo holds its own against all of those guys. Period. And I'm going to just tell you this because Canelo's an elite fighter fighting at a big disadvantage, and he's always willing to fight. He's already showed it. That's it. Oh, it looks like we got another pussy. So Wonderland says Canelo Royd is the only Mexican that say he don't want to face his fellow Mexican. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I see you, son. I see the son. I see you, my brother. I see you, my brother, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Because I'm a nice guy, Wonderland. I'm a nice guy. So this is what I'm going to do for you, Wonderland. I'm a nice guy. Hold on. I'm a nice guy, Wonderland. So what I'm going to do, because you sitting up here talking crazy, right? So let's address your comment, right? So if you want to make the comment, I want you to back it up. So I'm going to get a link for you. I'm going to drop it, and let's see if you can back it up with facts. Let's see if you can back it up with facts, because I don't want you to disappear. I don't want you to say I got to take a shit. I don't want to see you saying, I lost my nuts. I just want you to click the link and come on over here. The link has been dropped. So he said Canelo is the only Mexican that says that he does not want to fight his fellow Mexicans. So go ahead and click the link. I'm waiting on you. Wonderland, please click the link now. Wonderland, wherever you are, Wonderland, please click the link. Wonderland, you've been talking cash shit. You've been talking hot shit. Wonderland, don't ever get on my chat and troll again if you're too pussy to click the link. Wonderland, I don't want to see no more comments from you. Click that link. If you're saying Canelo don't want to fight his fellow Mexicans, he's ducking Mexicans, please click the link. Wonderland, where are you? Wonderland, do we have another duck? I feel like we got another duck here. I'm going to leave the link up. I'm not going to block you. I'm going to leave you on. But if you do not click this link and you leave me another comment, you're out of here because you're a pussy. Don't ever come on here talking trash and you're afraid to debate me. If you're going to get on here talking trash, get on here and debate me. That's all you got to do. Salute to my brother Jesus. Much love and respect. Thank you, my brother. Supreme 174. Yo, Nuke, I caught Benavidez eating a Coke sandwich. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh my gosh. My brother Jesus, he said, "Hey Nuke, I think Benavidez will fight the winner of Bivol and Better BF, or you'll think he'll move up again. With him, you never know. With him, you really never know. I mean, I honestly don't believe he's going to fight the winner of Better BF Bivol. I think all of this is talk, and I think that he's just him and his team can't be trusted. They get caught in too many lies. Every 5 minutes they say something else, and it's a lie about this. It's a lie about that. It's a lie about this. It's a lie about that. I don't want to sit up here and listen to all this man lies because nothing they say makes sense. 1 minute they say they made an offer. Canelo said they never made us an offer. I'm still waiting on you, Wonderland. Wonderland, I'm still waiting on you to click the link. I'm giving you time. Wonderland, click that link. Wonderland, where are you? Come on. My brother Noe, salute to you, my brother Noe. It's been a long time, my brother. He said Nuke obliterated Gio like Goku. Hey, I'm going to tell you this. I obliterated Gio like when Southpaw went to jail when he got obliterated, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Gio got body bag. My brother AJ said, have you noticed that Canelo and the Nui fighting styles are similar? They're very similar. They're both great fighters. And you know what? At the end of the day, people don't want to sit up here and give Canelo the credit he's due, but they'll give it to everybody else in boxing. I've seen him give it to Haney. I've seen him give it to Tank. I've even seen Ryan get praise that he don't even deserve, but yet they're shitting on Canelo. Boxing fans, these guys aren't fans. These guys are Canelo haters, professional Canelo haters. That's what they are. Hold on. Let me find out. Hold on. Let me find out that this pussy then left me another comment and ain't clicked the link. Canelo and Oscar Valdez whole camp uses steroids, but you won't click the link. Click the link. That's all you got to do. Make me look stupid, embarrass me, humiliate me. Click the link, pussy. Because if you don't, you're no longer welcome on the IBFP. You're too much of a coochie. Click that link. Go ahead and click the link. I'm waiting on you to click the link, pussy. This is the problem with these guys. This is the problem. Talk all this trash. This guy is an internet tough guy, an internet troll. Do anything but click the link. I see you guys backstage. I'm going to let you on and get your shine. Carlos Rios, salute to you. He said, isn't Benavidez sharing a card with Tank? That's exactly right. David Benavidez is on the undercard of the Gervonta Tank Davis fight with Frank Martin, and that is interesting as well. I mean, he's basically an undercard fighter because his last fight sold double dog dookie. And so that's why he's on the undercard of Tank Davis. They're trying to pump up the card, and they're scared Tank's going to flop without Ryan Garcia. So they're scared for Tank. They're scared for David. So they say, we got to put these guys together, and maybe we can drum up 100,000 buys. That's what they're hoping for, because his last fight was straight up dog dookie. Al, I'm not going to say the last name because you know how these people get sensitive. Nuke, what's your thoughts on the Kai TV having Spence and Stank higher on the pound-for-pound list than Canelo? I mean, I think it's funny. Tank ain't never did shit in his career, and Spence just got knocked out cold. But yet I'm sure that they'll always have him above Canelo. These are the same guys that rodeo ride them. These are the same guys that was crying when Deontay Wilder got stretched. I mean, you know, this is why I don't even ever respect those guys. And Akai, if you're listening, you're a pussy too, and click the link. Akai, if you're listening, you're a pussy too, and click the link. You can get destroyed on here as well. At the end of the day, any of these guys can get it. All of these guys is trash. Hold on. Jesus says Gio changed his YouTube name to Wonderland so he can get another chance against Nuke. Then why won't Wonderland click the link? If Wonderland is Gio, then Wonderland should click the link. That's it. Wonderland ducked. He had his opportunity and he blew it. He blew it like Southpaw Mama on a Friday night. That's how he blew it. The son of New Jersey. That's how he blew it. Like Southpaw Mama on a Saturday night. That's how he blew it. Like Dante Fat Ass Mama on a Saturday night. That's how he blew it. Come on, man. We know what this is. You guys gonna bring back the old me, man. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to go to church. I'm trying to eat my vitamins. I'm trying to pick up after old ladies and help people across the street. I'm trying to be a nice guy. You guys want me to come on here body bagging these dudes. I'm trying to be a nice guy. My gosh. Don Juan said Wonderland wipes from front to back in Malone's. Oh my God. 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 Legacy says IBFP, Akai talking about complexion for the protection. He ain't even black. As far as I know, Akai is a white boy from New Jersey, but he's sitting up here talking about complexion for the protection. What the hell are you talking about, dumbass? Akai, slap yourself for being stupid. Slap yourself for being stupid, Akai. I mean, look, these guys don't want it. He wasn't ready. I'm trying to be nice to everybody. I'm trying to give everybody a chance. And these guys don't really want the truth, man. I'm gonna let a few people on, and we're gonna keep it going, man. The sun is here. My brother Morales is here. You guys talk to us, tell us what's going on. Tell me what you guys are thinking. Then, if you need to, and speak on them hater ass trolls in the comments.
Salute, man.
Yo.
Well, it looks like Alice got lost in Wonderland for sure. And also forgot to mention, the Gio guy is in your private chat. Just want to let you know. Apparently, this dude is talking crazy back in the private chat.
Gio got an opportunity, and he pussied out.
Honestly,
and Gio is not there. He came on the private chat and left.
Well, now he's back in it. Don't know why when he just got destroyed.
Gio, go ahead and come back on the private chat. I'm gonna let you on again and let you get destroyed one more time. I'm gonna let you get destroyed one more time like your mama do on the weekend. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. I didn't already destroyed you. I'm gonna give you one more chance. Come on.
Oh, yeah, man, let him in.
Yeah, me and Clava will be silent. Me and Clava will be silent. You guys, that's yours. That's easy work for you.
Talk to me, Morales. Speak on it, my brother.
Nah, man. I was actually taking this shit just now, but I'm gonna still jump on the live. Man, bro, I'm just tripping, bro. We're like, what the fuck are these motherfuckers scared of, man? I mean, this is just a live. Are they afraid that you're gonna like put your hand out through the phone and beat their ass, or what the fuck are you scared about, man? It's just a fucking live, bro. Just click either click the link or you can lick my link, bro. One of the two.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay. He's on fire.
Oh man,
saying, bro. Yo, this David Benavidez shit, it's already getting played out, bro. There's way too many good fights coming up to be worried about Artis Benavidez, whether he's going to try to fight Canelo or not. We got Better Beef and Bevo coming up. You know what I'm saying? We got Neri and Anaya Inoue. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of good shit coming up, man, to just be worried about that shit right there, man. Homeboy, he just stayed on Benavidez nuts. That's all it is.
That's it. I mean, these guys not really talking much, man. I don't understand what they're doing, man. I don't understand what's going on. I'm gonna add some more people to the live. Everybody,
these guys not really talking much, man. I mean, I don't understand what they.
All right, talk to me, my brother. Talk to me. Whoever is on new, talk to me. Supreme, what's good with you, my brother?
Yo, what up, baby?
What's good? Talk to me.
What's poppin'? Everything good?
Everything's good, my brother. Talk to me. What's going on?
Bro, can't hear. Yo, what up, baby? Hey, yeah, I got this delay, man. Must be the earthquake.
Oh man, I hope you're staying safe out there, my brother.
Stay safe, man.
Hey, yeah, I got this delay, man. Must be the earthquake.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull you off Supreme, and I'm gonna bring you back in a minute. See if we can get that working right. Son in New Jersey, what's good with you, my brother?
Well, since you just brought up the Benavidez thing, I actually got, I guess, the card that they're planning, which here's another fight that I think is rumored. I don't know if it's true or not. What do you think of Morel and Andrade? Because I'm afraid for Andrade.
If Andrade fighting David Morrell, I got David Morrell by murder.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid. I'm actually legitimately afraid for Boo Boo. If that's true, because this man's gonna get retired. I think to be nice, I give this man 3 rounds to last.
You know why I kind of, if the fight is true and it really happens, I want it to happen, and this is why. And Morales, I hope you can appreciate this. is because people hyped this guy for so long, and this guy's been holding his pussy and protecting his asshole for all these years and not fighting nobody. Go ahead and get stretched out again, so we don't ever have to hear about this shit again.
And then watch what happens. He gets retired after he retires after a loss after Morrell. I feel so bad for that dude. You wasted 15 years of fighting and you look stupid.
Don Juan said Gio and Wonderland are the boxing versions of Diddy and Meek. Oh my god!
Damn.
Oh my god!
That's crazy.
I don't even want to know who's Diddy and who's Meek. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Juice says facts over feeling. Benavidez lies don't add up. They never add up. It don't add up. Talk to me, Big Boss. What's good with you, my brother?
What's up, Nuke? What's up to the chat? Oh, man. And your words, Nuke. Team Benavidez, they spread lies like they spread their cheeks. They be lying all the time, man. Samson lying all the time. And then Benavidez went on another interview earlier today. And before he mentioned that he was calling out Turkey Al-Sheikh to make that fight happen with Canelo, and then he goes on there saying, "Oh well, I got nothing to do with that. I mean, I'm with Al Heyman. There's nothing I can do about that." So then why mention His Excellency then if you can't do shit? Like, come on now.
Exactly.
Like again, they'd be spreading lies, man. Like they just don't want to move on. I mean, supposedly he's going up to 175, but now. Like, come on, they don't make yourself look bad. It's bad enough your promoter Samson's making it look bad. Like, geez.
I mean, look, they sitting up here. These guys not pushing for mandatory spots. These guys talking about they want DAZN rights, television rights. He's saying he can't go fight in Saudi Arabia. I mean, it's one thing after another with these guys, man. And they can't keep this story straight.
No, never.
The boxing truth. What's good with you?
What's up, Nuke? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Nice to be on, bro. It's my first time on the panel. Happy to be here.
Happy to
I
have
just
you,
wanted
my brother.
to talk about what Adolfo was saying. I don't get it. I don't get why they would take an eliminator fight for the mandatory position at 170, 175. Like, what's the point if you're not going to go there and fight that fight?
Exactly.
And I don't get it. Like, I don't get what he means, because he says he's fighting for legacy belts and glory. He's not fighting for money. And then he's sitting there talking about, well, he's fighting for belts. Turkey Al-Sheikh is giving you an express line straight to undisputed at 175. He's telling him he'll move Bivol and Beterbiev's rematch so that he can get in there and have his shot. And then he's still saying that, maybe I can't fight that. But then when he's tweeting for Canelo, he's got no problem. He's saying, okay, I can make that fight happen. But when it comes to Bivol Beterbiev, guys that are not 5'7", undersized, then he's like, oh fuck, never mind. It's up to Al Heyman.
Exactly, because he's like, oh, I got a little guy, and I might be able to get him out of there, and this is big payday, and he's all excited. But then when you talk about all these other guys, it's I don't know if this can happen. I'm not sure. I mean, he's like a dude at the park talking trash. But then when the smoke pull up, I don't know if we should be doing this, guys. I got to be home to take a shit. I can't do this. Like, what are you talking about?
And let me say one more thing real quick. People don't realize, like, when you go up a weight class, like, for example, you're going from 168 to 175. That's about 7 pounds, right? But from super middleweight to cruiser, that's 25 pounds. This dude David was talking about, I'm gonna go to cruiser to fight Zerto. So he's gonna go up 32 pounds and then come back down and fight Canelo. Like, come on.
I hate to say it, but that's likely impossible.
Yeah. And if he does do it, then he's boxing's biggest weight bully. So I mean, like, I don't understand. Like, what's the point in mentioning Zerto? I don't understand what's the point in taking the Gostig fight too, because your mandatory is coming up too.
And to add to that, even if Benavidez beats Gostig in June, he would have to either go to DAZN to fight Bivol or go to Top Rank and ESPN to fight Beterbiev. When he specifically said that Al Heyman's he's too loyal to Al Heyman and PBC, and he doesn't want to move network. So he's only shooting himself in the foot if that's the case. Because what are you going to do? You think you can bring Beterbiev and Bivol to PBC?
I don't think so.
Exactly.
Isn't Zerto with Golden Boy? Or did he
I
leave?
believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
How is he gonna make that fight at cruiserweight?
Exactly. How can he make any fight if he's not willing to move?
And he's tied to that one platform.
Sorry, and I just want to say one more quick thing, because I was watching the Fresh and Fit podcast, and I don't have no idea why Benavidez was on that in the first place, but he was talking about, Canelo's been my mandatory for he's been Canelo's mandatory for 3 years. I don't think David Benavidez understands what a number one contender is versus what a mandatory is. He was only the mandatory after the Andrade fight, but a lot of casuals they say, Paulie Malignaggi, I don't know, I think he's like boxing's biggest dumbass, but I have no idea what's wrong with him. But he'd be pushing that narrative a lot that he's been the mandatory for 3 years, but that's not true. And then see David say that shit is just like, what the fuck?
Well, David's going to push any narrative that makes him look good. Kind of like the narrative that Canelo wouldn't fight Mexican fighters. Canelo never said he would not fight Mexican fighters. He said he does not like to fight with Mexicans, but you know me, I'll fight with anybody. And so if that's his preference because they're from where he's from, it's more of a preference thing. But he said he's willing to fight anybody, and he was not backing down and walking away from that smoke. This guy says, oh, he don't want to fight Mexicans. He don't want to fight me, but then he'll fight Munguia. Trying to change the narrative and make it look like something is not. That's all this is. Supreme 174, talk to me, my brother.
What's cracking, yo? Everything good with y'all?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Doing
sir.
good, man. Doing good.
Oh, man, I just want to say something. What makes this man so special, bro? This Benavidez, he's caca. He's nothing. He's nobody, bro. Yo, that's crazy. He's softer than a newborn baby's ass. That is crazy. Matter of fact, hold up. I got somebody here that want to say what's up. Hey, yo, it's me, Southpaw. What's poppin', IB? You want some beef, Nuke? I'm right here, Nuke. What's cracking, Nuke? You niggas is bozo. Yo, Gio and Wonderland, what's up with y'all niggas, man? Get on the Matrix. Get on the Matrix right here.
Let me ask you this, Supreme. Does David Benavidez have great defense, head movement, footwork, all of these things because they said Canelo's kryptonite is great foot movement and defense. Benavidez is not elite at either one. So I'm not understanding why he's supposed to be Canelo's biggest kryptonite.
Absolutely not. Fighting Benavidez is like fighting a fucking mannequin.
Boom.
It's like fighting a mannequin. That's it. A mannequin, a piñata moves more than him.
Nah, bro.
So yeah, Canelo, listen, man, it's always gonna be hating on Canelo. They're always gonna hate on him. And I'm gonna jump on something real quick, pause. Tank to me, I think Tank is a little overhyped up too because I be hearing stuff that he gonna move up here to fight this guy. If you're gonna move up, go to 140 where all the smoke is at. That's where the smoke is at. He hiding on that 135. But then again, I'll let y'all tell it. You know what I mean?
Facts. And he's not even fighting Loma down there. So you're not even fighting Loma down there. You're hiding out at 135, and you're not going to fight Loma or Shakur. So really the guy's just a straight pussy. I mean, and he's already been at 140, so what's the excuse? It doesn't make any sense.
At all. And anybody that favors Benavidez, you caca too.
You got her feelings today, Supreme.
This man cooking.
It's a similar situation, man, because Tank's got the regular belt. He can push for the fucking world titles. Those titles have switched hands 4 different times already. And David wasn't trying to do his paperwork for the WBC because if he does that, that means he's only going to get like 20% of the purse bid.
Right. Right. Well, Tank is good for slapping his thighs. He was over there at P. Diddy's party too. So we don't know what happened there too, you know what I mean?
I mean, look, man, you got to look at it. These guys are always talking about legacy and being great and all of this. But then when the time comes, you don't really see it from these guys. I don't want to. If you're going to hate on Canelo, at least have a valid reason to hate. Don't come on here holding Benavidez nuts, talking about Canelo scared when he moved up twice to fight 2 world champions, and this guy's moving up to fight a semi-retired guy. Don't ever make a comparison that don't make sense. Don't ever talk about Benavidez as a killer and that's fearless and fight anybody when he wouldn't even unify with Caleb Plant when he had a belt. I guess these guys forget these things. Son.
They forget everything, bro. They forget everything.
Hey, Nuke, I think we got someone that wants to get smoked because he just left you $5. And he said Lamar Jackson, MVP, and Ravens winning Super Bowl, and Benavidez will be undisputed, and Canelo will be in retirement. Wait, Ravens, fuck you. Meat Rider, fuck your team.
Oh, I like that. Bring it on, brother. Bring it on.
Click that link.
There you go, right there. Look, there it is.
That's okay. I'm glad he left this comment. Hey, man, keep leaving them comments, man. I appreciate that. I'm gonna tell you something amazing too. You sitting up here meat riding Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, but what's so funny is David Benavidez is gonna choke just like the Ravens did in the playoffs, pussy.
God damn. Yeah, they choked against the Chiefs.
Morales, tell him.
No, he no Vaseline, bro. No Vaseline.
No Vaseline.
Like he didn't just see the Ravens and Lamar choke in the playoffs. Now all of a sudden, these guys are unbeatable.
Against Canelo's team, the Chiefs.
Like, come on, you sound stupid. And you're the biggest meat rider in the chat. You got a grown man's picture on your profile. Your profile is another man's picture.
Yo, you couldn't put a cheerleader? You had to put a grown man's man?
You out here wanting to get diddied in these streets, man. You want Diddy to take your O.
Oh, man.
Take your ass to the bathroom, go jerk off on good time for that picture, bro.
This guy want to go hang out with Diddy and ride bikes in Miami.
Yeah, he want to go. He want to go hang out with Diddy and be like Justin Bieber's on OBG.
That was the dumbest
Welcome, Junior.
You gonna meet ride a team that didn't even win a Super Bowl. You look real stupid.
For real, man.
Horrible.
Right.
He's gonna be in the bathroom later on tonight talking about he don't understand you like I do. Motherfucker, man, y'all motherfuckers are in y'all's feelings, bro. Like seriously, if you really stop and think about it, you know what has Canelo really done to be hated on? The man hardly, at the beginning of his career, he hardly ever spoke a fucking word. You know, it's not like all these other fucking fighters talking all kinds of shit, saying they're gonna do something they don't ever fucking do. You know, I get it, bro. All these people, these fans, they don't want the boxing. They just want the drama, bro.
Yeah.
All they want to do is just focus on what the fighters are saying. Oh man, they making this kind of money. Oh, that's all that, bro. Y'all not really boxing fans. Y'all actually are the problem in this boxing right here. Because most of the time, I bet y'all motherfuckers don't even pay for these fucking fights, bro. I got the fucking subscriptions, my nigga. I got those subscriptions if you want to see. But y'all motherfuckers ain't doing nothing to help out the fucking sport. Real shit.
Nobody is, man. Canelo never said anything, but he couldn't even speak English. The only thing he spoke was like, I must break you. That's why niggas is hating on him. That's why niggas is hating on him.
Right.
That's why they were hating on him hard. I must break you. He was just tearing everybody up. See, to me about Canelo, that I love about Canelo, it's hard, man. It's hard. He's not here to worship a zero. You understand what I'm saying? These guys now, they are worshiping a zero. Y'all got to have a zero on my record to be the best of the best now. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why Ryan Garcia might not be the best boxer. Who gives a fuck? But you know what? He got heart. He going in there, he fighting. He don't care if he go down on one knee, pause, or he get knocked out, but he's fighting niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's about heart. He didn't care about his damn record right now, but everybody else is worshiping zeros, man. That's what's fucking this sport up.
You know what? You got a good point there. A lot of people are worshiping their O. Look at Devin Haney worshiping in his O. I mean, he had an opportunity to fight Shakur, ran from that smoke. I mean, you've seen Tank had an opportunity to fight everybody in his career, and he's literally saying, hell no, I'll fight Mario Barrios, the 30-year-old virgin Frank Martin, anybody but who he should be fighting. Tank Davis, the way they talk about this man, he should be fighting none but pound-for-pound killers, and he ain't doing nothing but fighting his baby mama on pay-per-view. This is a damn shame. This is a damn shame.
Yeah.
Man. The son, speak to me.
Well, we got another hater in here.
Eduardo Tomaya, whatever his name is.
Yes, this dude saying it's Duck Nello's fourth cherry pick in a row. Triple G 41 rider 5 loss bum. 154 Charlo and now Munguia.
Hold on. Let me get to that. Well, hold on. Let me work my way down real quick. No Diddy.
Put that up.
Al says Akai and Dante, Black Nation will say anything if Andrade loses to Morrell. That Morrell had loaded gloves. Andrade water was spiked and the ref was racist. That sound like them. Same excuses they made for Deontay Wilder. Nuke, I seen Ellie said Tank knocks out Better BF. Ellie is probably the biggest meat rider that you've ever seen.
Tank knocks out Benavidez. That's hilarious.
All it takes is one punch by Benavidez, and Tank will be knocked out cold. I don't know what Mike is thinking.
And Better BF don't even have to land solid, and he's getting knocked out. Like,
Right.
Like that's not, that don't even make any sense.
Who's saying these stupid ass comments, bro? Just keep donating your money. Just keep donating your money, man. It's all good.
For real, man.
I hope it's worth
Yo, we
spending
invite
that.
everybody. Hey, there's no such thing as a stupid question. Just come in, man. Donate. Come in, man. Say what you want to say. Dumbass.
Hold on. Don Juan said it's funny how Tank called people call Tank. It's funny how Tank called Haney an email champion. Tell me how Tank became the WBA lightweight champion again. By the email.
Yeah. Congratulations, you got mail.
Congratulations, Tank. Congratulations.
And he's been holding on to that belt for how long?
Long time, because you don't want them sanctioning fees to pay off. It's too late now.
Hey, can y'all see him? Can y'all see him moving up to 140 just to target Isaac Cruz now that he's an actual WBA super champion?
Well, actually,
hold on. Let me answer this. This guy's kind of spamming the chat. Troy Mack. Hold on, not Troy Mack. Tito. Let me get it. He says IBFP. Whose era are we in? Canelo's or Crawford? How we're in the Crawford era, and Crawford only fought one time.
For real.
Crawford area. Come on.
Bro, who is on the Forbes list, dog? Who the fuck is the biggest draw? So what kind of question is that?
This is on Crawford's era. You gotta be kidding me, bro. These guys are idiots, bro. They're killing me, bro.
Okay. Someone in the private chat, Jay Will, wants to get in. He wants to flame us.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, let me get him in.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. There's no Jay Will in there.
Really?
Let me make a space. This comment was left a few minutes ago, but there's no space. He must have clicked out. Hold on. Let me do something. Let me see if I can create some space for this clown. All right, Jay Will, go ahead and click in. Jay Will, go ahead and click in.
Click in, Jay. You want to get in? Get in.
Get in, man. Nobody else.
Will, click the link. No Diddy.
Nobody else but Jay will get in.
Come on, Jay.
Like I said, man, what the fuck are y'all afraid of, bro? It's just a live, dog. It's not a fight.
Hold on. Tito said, is Bud more greater than Canelo? I'm going to just give you my opinion. I don't believe so. And the reason why I don't believe so is that he has great accomplishments, being undisputed multiple times. But Errol Spence is the only significant name he fought in 2 weight classes to be. And then Canelo's also a 4-weight world champion, whereas Bud is a 3-weight world champion. I think Canelo's been through names like Terrence Crawford has never fought a Triple G. And so when you can't say you fought those guys, Terrence Crawford is slightly, he has a longer reach than Canelo, is the same size as Canelo, and yet he's fought nowhere near his weight class. Canelo's undersized doing what he's doing, while Terrence Crawford is a good size at where he's at. So I don't really like that comparison. You can talk accomplishments, but that don't even make sense. So the only thing I'm going to tell you is I look at resumes, and Canelo resume is light years ahead of Terrence Crawford's. I hear everybody always say, Terrence Crawford can beat everybody, but he ain't fighting none of these guys. Terrence Crawford could beat Janabek at 160, but he ain't fighting him. He could beat Jermell Charlo easy, but he didn't fight him. It's like you don't get the credit for having a name on your resume that a guy never fought. And so like these guys can meet right all they want, but like if he ends up fighting what's his name, Josh Kelly for the vacant WBO belt, I'm not giving him a cookie for that.
No, hell no. Nope.
Yeah,
not at all.
Man,
who the hell is Josh Kelly anyways to begin with?
Exactly. That's the question. Who the hell is Josh Kelly?
Who the hell is that guy?
I don't know.
Ain't he the same dude that David Avanesian, who Crawford knocked out, already beat too?
Yep.
What the hell?
And it's a trash fight. Nobody wants to see it. And I'm gonna tell you one more thing. Speaking about when he said Canelo only spoke Spanish, I liked it when English Canelo showed up and told Demetrius Andre to get the fuck out of here. That was probably one of the best moments in boxing that I've ever seen. Like, I
Yeah.
literally
Oh,
spilled
yeah.
my banana cognac everywhere. I couldn't believe it. I was going wild. I couldn't believe it. Oh man, I bet your Southpaw mama ass was bouncing all over the floor. This is the craziest thing I'd ever heard. He said, "Get
Horrible
the fuck
fighter.
out of here, man."
Horrible fighter.
And he was right all along.
Get the
Years
fuck
Yeah,
out
he
of
was
here.
always right. Yeah. And
Get
look,
the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You're nobody. Get the fuck out of here.
he was overhyped.
You
Wasted
fight
all those
without
years
hype.
chasing Canelo.
Let me ask everybody on the panel this question from Crumbs. He says, "I guess who do you think wins, Billy or Caleb Plant?"
Hmm.
Damn.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's a good fight. That's actually a legitimate.
That would be a good fight.
Damn, bro.
No pick. Come on, guys. Who you got?
I
I
would
got
say
him, Billy.
I got him Billy. I would
I got
actually
him,
have
Billy,
him Billy.
too,
I got him Billy as well.
And
Yeah,
Billy.
Billy's too
And
strong.
Billy.
Too strong.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, pressure fighter
And
versus
Billy.
a boxer.
Versus
Due
pure
to
boxing.
elite level experience, and due to the fact that Plant has fought at that elite level, I'll go with Caleb Plant. I think he can handle Billy.
It for me, it really depends on who can finish the fight. Is Billy footwork probably is not as good as Caleb Plant, not good of a boxer. Plant can outbox him, but his Plant gas tank gonna fade again like it did against Canelo, like David, and almost like it did against Uskatigi. If
And,
it fades, and Billy's sleeping him.
Yep. That's
Right.
pretty much what I was going with, man. If Caleb doesn't have the gas tank, and Billy being the pressure fighter, and remember, pressure fighter is a kryptonite to a pure boxer. So
Yep.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking that and Billy's gonna take it if he doesn't fix that gas tank problem. But other than that, yeah, I got him Billy, bro.
I'm still gonna say Plant. I'm gonna say not UD actually, because I'm gonna be more nice, and I'm gonna say fair majority decision. I just think he probably barely escapes, hangs on to a decision, kind of like how the Uskatigi fight went, where I think Mbili hurts him later, probably at like 10 or 11, but then Plant survives and wins.
Is Tank gonna fight Stephen Fulton next? Absolutely not.
Hell
No.
no.
Hell no.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God! Come on!
Or Chris Colbert? Hell no.
Oh my God! He had to jump up multiple weight classes just for that fight. No.
Hell no.
And he
That's
got
crazy.
Lanui. There's no way. There's just no
Tank a
way.
weight bully. Mhm.
You crazy? He'll be looking like a damn Cabbage Patch Kid, bro, with a big ass head and a crazy body like that.
Oh my God!
That's crazy. Hell no. Well, yo, check this out. Hey, Wonderland, where the fuck are you?
Wonderland, where you at? See,
Where is
Wonderland talk all that tough
We're
talk.
waiting here. Let's go.
We're still waiting on Jay Will, but he chickened out.
Bro,
You
I
checking
really
that?
think that's a Southpaw altar count, bro. Like seriously, that Wonderland, it's got to be a Southpaw altar count.
Yeah, he be spying on niggas though. It's all good though. We watching them too though.
See, this stuff don't be adding up, man. All I'm gonna say, these guys be in the chat talking crazy, but then they disappear.
I know they scared. Anybody out there, please, that got heart, that knows about boxing, can you please join this channel?
And these are the type of guys that when they were kids, they were running down the street from the bullies. These guys don't want to fight the bully; they want to run from the bully. There's a spot open on the panel, so if Wonderland or Jizz Will or whatever your name is, Jizz Will, go ahead and click the link, Jizz, and get on
Jay
here.
Will, you've been calling to get in this chat, man. So click it.
Come on, Jizz Will, get in the chat. No Diddy. Tony Glizzy say boxers rather lose their O to Diddy than to these.
Kind of like
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh man, Diddy's out here taking Haney's O. He's taking everybody's O out here now.
Goddamn, don't do that. Don't do
Yo,
that
he
to
taking
Jeff.
all the O's, man. Pause, but he is taking all the O's, man. That's crazy.
Oh man.
I mean, these guys are keeping it real, man. Where are these guys at? I mean, they talk all this trash and they don't want to show up.
Yo, and I'm gonna let y'all know, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something that they always told me when I was younger, growing up. It ain't about keeping it real, man. It's about keeping it right. Gio, Wonderland, Southpaw, Showbiz the Lap Dancer. Anybody want it? Bring it in. That's it. Let's go. We here.
And hold on, and I just want to explain one thing about Showbiz the lap dancer. This guy, and people always ask me about Showbiz the lap dancer. I like that, by the way. This guy, people always talk about Showbiz this. Oh, Showbiz said this or Showbiz said that, and every time I check out the content, it's always weird. He's jumping from one lap to another and then back to another. 1 minute he'll say Tank's the face of boxing. Then he'll say no, Canelo is. Canelo ducked Benavidez. No, I apologize. He didn't duck. Now he's ducking again the next day. This dude's content is all over the place. That's why he's a lap dancer. He's jumping from lap to lap, looking for anything to ride. No Diddy. That's what's going on.
No, he's a walking contradiction, bro.
He is.
He is.
That dude was ripping up a Canelo no boxing, no life shirt on live stream, just because the people were on the live stream talking about David or Canelo's ducking David, and then he pulls out his no boxing, no life Canelo t-shirt and starts ripping it up, and says he's sending a message to Canelo. I promise you, Canelo has no idea who that guy is. This guy, that shit's crazy, man. To rip up a t-shirt and then claim to be a Canelo fan is kind of crazy.
Canelo doesn't even know this man exists.
He's a fucking muppet.
Canelo don't even know who this guy is, bro. I'm telling you, Bug Life. Nobody know that nigga, yo. Fucking eyes be out here like Jackie Gleason, like I said the last time, man. Eyes be coming out. Hey, you crazy. Nah, but he do be contradicting himself, though. He say one thing this, he said another thing. That's why his name moving forward is going to be Showbiz the Lap Dance. That's it.
And I wondered how his channel got so big, and I was like, man, I guess I don't understand, especially when he's always contradicting himself. Then I see the photo of him and Diddy kicking it out, and makes sense.
Yep, makes a lot of sense, yo.
That all makes sense.
When you spread narratives and lies, yeah, that also gives you views. I mean, obviously, they're going to go for, tabloid types of topics instead of the actual truth.
That's absolutely true. I mean, look at Dante. He's probably the biggest boxing channel that's just straight content, him or Showbiz. And maybe Dante is. And it's just like, and everything he says is a lie. I mean, Dante said, I'm only 180 right now. That's a fucking lie. We know you ain't no damn 180, Dante.
Man, this is how you know people are fucking stupid, ain't got no sense anymore, man. They follow these biased ass channels, but you see all these channels like you, like Nuke, like Ring IQ. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the channels that keep it 100. But are the ones with the less attention, bro, because people don't want to hear the truth. They actually want to hear Spence being hyped up. They want to hear, oh, Tank's got a big cock. Oh, I can't wait to have that shit. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers playing that gay ass shit, bro. For real, man. That's what I'm saying, man. I gotta show love to the real ones, bro, because the ones that ain't gonna deny that people are this is a sport. In sport, that means you fight the competition. You find the best opposition out there. If we have more fights like fucking Ortiz and Lopez, Tio, boxing's gonna die, bro. If we have more fights like that.
Absolutely, I agree.
Word. Real talk.
Edwin says the menstrual monster gonna hide out versus Sordo, hoping that Billy, Morrell, Bivol, Beterbiev, and Canelo all fight each other. That way, he like Bud will clout chase Canelo forever. I'm gonna be honest with you about the Bud clout chasing Canelo. I never liked that. I mean, there's too much smoke in other weight classes. Why would you want to jump all the way up there for a payday for years? And remember, Bud has said for years he will not fight Canelo. It's too high of a weight. Now all of a sudden, you feel like that's a fight that needs to be made. And literally, people were all over social media calling Canelo a duck because he was saying, no, it don't make sense. I'm not gonna get no credit. And yet people were calling him a duck. Then just the other month, Terrence Crawford came out and said, oh no, Canelo not ducking me or nobody. And all these guys were quiet, but they were just calling him a duck. It's just quick to call somebody a duck. I'm starting to think people don't even know what duck means anymore.
Exactly. Nah, or
they
cherry pick.
They just throw that term around like they don't know what it means. Yeah, exactly. They just throw that term around for nothing.
Just because a fight is not happening when you want it to happen or how you want it to happen or whatever does not mean it's a duck. Some things require a duck where it's blatant that it like kind of like Tank. I mean, there's so much evidence over the years that this guy has never wanted to fight Vasil Lomachenko for years. Can't nobody debate that's not a duck. It's from Floyd, it's from Tank, it's his promoters. That was literally the fight to be made for years, and everybody fought Loma but him. What does that tell?
Hey, didn't Teofimo Lopez fight Loma at 23 years of age when Floyd said, oh, Tank's still a kid, man. He can't fight Lomachenko. He's only 23 years old.
Yep.
Yep,
And
you're right.
and here's a funny thing. Floyd said, I dominated Canelo. Canelo ain't shit, but Canelo was 23. So you saying Canelo was a kid?
Exactly.
See, he don't keep the same energy with Tank like he do everybody else. Everybody else is a grown ass man. Tank's just a baby. Well, give him some titty then, pussy.
Hold up. Your man Floyd is slick too though. Cause at one point he offered Canelo was $1 million, bro, when he was 19. He wanted to fight him. And he wanted to fight him when he was younger. And I think his coach just passed it off. He was like, nah, we good. And then when he waited till he's 23 and he fought, now he got to fight him when he was at 23 years old. But he wanted to fight him when he was 19 years old, bro.
And he put a catch weight on him.
For real. And the thing was that, and Canelo told his Ray Reynoso, he told him, he said, yo, what are you turning down this $1 million for when we out here selling oranges and stuff like that, to make money? Like we out here doing it. He told him, don't worry, this is gonna come back quadruple. It's gonna come back quadruple, I promise you. And that's what happened. He met Floyd, 23, made some great money, and just kept it moving from there on. That was it.
That's crazy money.
That's facts too.
What do you guys think about El Leo's comment? Bradley and Andre Ward think Bud beat Canelo. What the?
Come on.
Come on. There's weight classes for a reason.
21.
Minus.
Andre Ward thought. My bad. Andre Ward thought Caleb Plant was gonna beat Canelo, right? Knock him out.
He trained him and he picked him to win the fight.
I mean, Andre Ward is.
Ward cannot beat Canelo, man. What part they don't understand that Canelo's face is like a cement block. He's been hit by everybody in the sport. You know what I'm saying? There's no way he's gonna be. He can't. He just can't. But I said these people are bugging, bro. Tell your man put a shirt on.
Hold on. I got one from Eduardo. He said, so Canelo is the face of boxing. It's okay to duck. You guys are lame. Who's he ducking? And don't run from the comment. Who's he ducking? Answer me right now. Tell me who's he ducking.
Click that link, Eduardo.
Your link, buddy. Come on. Click that
and I'm
link.
going to tell you, Eduardo, not only is the link there, I'll drop a new link for you right now. All you got to do is answer the question. Who's he ducking? Just tell me who he's ducking real quick, and I'll drop that link for you, Eduardo. Now, Eduardo, don't say you're taking a shit. You got to wipe your ass. You got to feed your baby. Don't say any of this. Eduardo, do not run away from this chat. Please tell me who's he ducking. Okay, see, this is what guys like to do. Leave a vague statement. Don't really want to speak on nothing. Trying to keep it, like that. Don't really want to say much about anything. Come on now.
He's about to come on here and say he's ducking Usyk, man.
Oh, man, Canelo's ducking the hell out of Usyk. I can't believe he won't fight Usyk. What a pussy.
Forget it, man. This guy got no heart.
He left the chat. He left.
Well, I mean, he won't even respond.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go and do all this, and the guy won't even respond?
With a last name like that, take out the TA. Mayo. That nigga's whack. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
And I'm gonna throw this comment to all you guys. What are your thoughts on Benavidez lying on Fresh and Fit podcast?
Let me shoot on this one.
Not surprised.
I was watching that podcast, and this dude was talking about the $5 million offer again, and he was saying that's true. The $5 million, like he got a $5 million offer, but the Fresh and Fit boys, they don't understand boxing. They don't know anything about boxing, so they weren't able to ask him. But Canelo asked him already, who's putting up that money? Because it's not Eddie Hearn, it's not Al Heyman, it's not Bob Arum. So who's putting up the money? So like I'm convinced, like I'm fully convinced, Southpaw is emailing Samson from CaneloTeam@gmail.com and sending him like fake $60 million contracts, and Samson's like, oh shit, this is real. Like, come on, man. Like, where are you gonna pull $50 million out of your ass from? But nobody asks David this. Even on the Cigar podcast, they didn't ask him that. No one's really asking him.
See, they don't ask him tough questions. They're on there being his friend and his buddy. I'm just happy to have him on the podcast. I'm just happy to be talking to David. Hey, I got David over here. It's no real, authentic, genuine questions. And then you see Samson, he contradicts himself every 10 seconds. You get him, he just body bags himself for no reason.
Well, that guy is the Mr. Krabs of boxing, man. He sees money and it's over. Like it's crazy. That dude was saying Canelo was ducking, and then he heard about Saudi Arabia, and then he's like, oh, he's not ducking anymore. Canelo's a great businessman.
Right.
He said,
Oh, here
please.
we go again with Amazing
I mean,
2.
they talk about
We have to refer to them as Mr.
Here we go again, Amazing.
Okay,
Oh, no.
Amazing says, what's crazy is y'all let Canelo get away from cherry picking Journeyman and John Ryder, old Triple G, and a small Charlo. Canelo ducked Boo. Your Boo? Boo Boo, I'm assuming.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck.
Not again
Lamar,
with
Here we
Boo
go.
Boo.
OBJ, and Henry winning it.
OBJ.
And hold on, here's another one. This guy's such a meat rider. He changed the profile picture. Like my
Ryder
God,
was not a cherry pick, dumbass.
So
Ryder was a
let's go-
mandatory.
Hold on. Let's go down the list. First, let's start with John Ryder. John Ryder was a
You said he
mandatory.
cherry-picked.
Can't call that a cherry pick. So you look stupid on that. Then we go to Triple G. Triple G was a part of a multi-fight contract, and Dimitri Bivol was on top of that. So you don't think Canelo deserves a soft one from fighting a guy like Dimitri Bivol? I mean, so that can't be a cherry pick.
I don't think it was a soft one. I think Eddie Hearn wanted that fight because it was going to make money.
Yeah.
Like he forced him to take that one. Yeah.
Even against public perception, coming off a Dimitri Bivol fight is a hell of a fight for anybody to take. And so you take Bivol, and then right off of that, you take a guy like Triple G. That can't be criticized. And then Small Charlo stepped in at the last minute, obviously. Who's a bigger man than Canelo, and people claimed he was ducking for years. And then you're talking about ducking Boo Boo. Boo Boo came to his press conference saying that he's ducking me. He don't want to fight me while he was still at 160 and Canelo was unifying titles at 168. It doesn't make any sense for Canelo to fight a guy in another weight class while he's trying to go undisputed. Doesn't make any sense. Once again, you're representing nothing but losers and narratives, dumbass. But keep donating and keep these dumbass comments coming. I love the body bag. You guys want to speak on this?
Hey, Amazing. I'm going to tell you what they say in Martin. You stupid.
Amazing. You got to stop with the Boo Boo narrative, man. He's done. Benavidez took him to the cleaners, man. You got to move on from that. Boo Boo is washed.
Shit, man. Boo Boo quit on the fucking stool, bro.
He did. Yeah.
Come on.
And how can you cherry pick your own mandatory? That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Boo Boo is Boo Boo.
Okay, Eduardo now wants the link dropped.
Now he actually wants it. Now he does. Now you want to okay.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Let's do it.
All right, let me get this on. And hold on, get my brother Morales back on here too. Hold on. Oh man, so Eduardo, don't disappear. You can talk to the whole chat. We can get this all going because this is easy work, but it's okay. And I hate it when a guy calls for the link and then they don't even want it. No Diddy. No Diddy.
Yo, I'm dead. That no Diddy shit is hilarious.
There, Eduardo, click it.
Hey, Nuke, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Someone in the backstage is asking, he left, but he asked, what is your take on the other fight on the undercard of the Tank Martin fight, which is the rematch between Rayo and De Los Santos?
I'm gonna tell you this. When it comes to Rayo, I'm not confident. So let me think before I say that one. Hold on.
Can I shoot on it real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, okay. You know, El Rayo's trained by the same guy that trains David Benavidez to block punches with his face, right? Like no defense. I think Santos clips him again. It's over again.
Yeah, that's why they call him La Granada.
I think
that's why your man Shakur didn't want that smoke.
He's a runner. He's a track star. That's why you're
Eduardo. What's your name backstage, Eduardo? Because I'm seeing other people click on, but I'm not seeing you. So what is your name backstage, Eduardo?
Jay Will is back.
And Jay Will's back.
Of course.
He said, I'm back, about to smoke all you let. Oh.
Hold on.
Then get on.
Get on.
I'm going to put Jay Will on real quick.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch from backstage, let you guys body bag, and then we can all swap.
I don't even have to say anything to dude, so y'all got that.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me answer these questions first. That pussy can wait. El Leo says, I agree with everybody on the panel, but I'm keeping my shirt off. Canelo will receive 3 punches from Bud and connect just one, and it'll all be over. I can see it.
Yeah. Agreed.
That's good. I agree with that.
Why is nobody talking about Mayweather cherry picking his fights? Mayweather could have fought Triple G, but nope, he waited till they got older. Mayweather's cherry picked a lot. I've even put that on my shorts. It's just, I think the thing is, people hold different standards for different people. They expect one guy to fight everybody, and one guy he can fight whoever the hell he want to fight, and nobody cares. And this Tamayo guy, he's not even showing up. So I'm not even sure where this guy is because I keep putting him back here, and he's not showing anywhere up. He's not leaving a comment, nothing. So I don't know who he is. I'm gonna put Jay Will on, and then you said
he said he's gonna keep his shirt on. Look, I'm gonna keep my shirt on.
So I'm gonna pull you off for 1 second while everybody go in on this Jay Will guy.
Wait, what'd you say, Nuke? I couldn't hear you.
I'm gonna pull you off for 1 second while I put Jay Will on here.
Yeah,
I'll bring you back.
Drop some caskets, man.
What's up, Jay Will?
Yo, what's up, fellas?
Yo.
What up?
You know, I've been hearing a whole lot of reckless talk since I've been sitting here listening. I wasn't even going to try to click the link. But, man, goddamn, y'all. It's like, this is like a Canelo circle jerk session, bruh. The fuck is going on here, bruh? Like, you motherfuckers is what's wrong with boxing, bro. Y'all motherfuckers are... One of you weirdos had the nerve to say, who cares about if Canelo's going to fight Benavidez? There's other big fights coming up. Let me ask you weirdos this. What's the bigger fight than Canelo and Benavidez?
No one said that, bro. No, nobody said that.
Yes, man, bro. You might not have said it, but one of you weirdos said it.
Hold on. 1 second, Jay. Well, let me ask you a question. So you said it's a circle jerk for Canelo, right?
Oh yeah, facts.
Okay. And so, what are we lying about Canelo right now?
Well, it's not. Well, you guys, it's not about lies. It's just the narratives that y'all push. It's the narratives that y'all push. I never said none of y'all was liars. It's the narratives that y'all push.
Which man catching his feelings, boy?
So what's the narrative?
What's the narrative?
I mean, the first narrative I just spit out is, who's worried about if Canelo's going to ever fight Benavidez or not? There's other big fights that we can see. Like Canelo versus Benavidez is not either the #1 fight in boxing or the #2 fight in boxing. What the fuck is y'all talking about?
So let me address that. Even though I never said anything like that, I'll still address that.
Wait a minute.
Nobody said that.
The dude who was just talking, not IBFPB, but the silly motherfucker. He the one who said the shit.
I'll still respond to it. Should that be the #1 priority for boxing fans is to get Canelo Benavidez?
It's one of the biggest fights in boxing, yes.
Okay, so that should be boxing fans'
can y'all hear me?
priority, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Now we could.
Oh man,
is that right, Jay
everything
Will?
was silent, man. I don't know if it's the connection or.
So yeah. So what's the question again, bro?
Okay, I'm sorry, man. The question is everybody should be pushing for Benavidez Canelo, right?
You should always want the best versus the best, yes.
Okay. Is that David Benavidez #1 priority, Canelo?
It was until Canelo kept saying he doesn't want to fight him. And then he had to go.
Canelo never said.
Okay, so let me answer.
Now you're pushing a narrative.
Oh, let me give you facts. Let me give you facts. Wait
a minute. No. You want to get facts after you start a narrative, but
that's not a narrative, it's facts. And I'll give it to you, but go ahead.
Tell me where he said he will not fight him.
Okay, so we all remember this, and I think y'all just brought it up. Canelo said they need to fight each other. They all sitting around waiting to fight me. They need to go fight each other.
And
Caleb Plant went to go fight Benavidez. Benavidez fought Andrade, so on and so forth. And they've all fought each other, and Canelo still don't want to fucking. And the person who came out on top was Benavidez out of all those guys. Canelo still don't want to really fight Benavidez.
Hold on.
Unless he gets 200 million.
You're naming something that's a little bit irrelevant and outdated. So when did Canelo said all you guys need to fight each other? Because I remember this, but this wasn't recent.
Nah, this was in the buildup of the Bilbo fight on the interview.
Right, correct. So obviously Benavidez had been one of the fighting. Plant had been one of the fighting. Even Jamal been one of the fighting. Andrade came to the press conference, been wanting to fight him, and he's like, "Look, I'm not going to fight all y'all," which is understandable. Y'all got to fight each other. All them dudes gonna fight each other. Benavidez comes out on top. Motherfucker wants 200 million to fight the person that came out on top.
Hold on. Let's stop this there for a second. So the first thing you said is that he said you all need to fight each other, and Benavidez came out on top. Benavidez did not come out on top because he did not fight everybody. He fought Caleb Plant after he had already been knocked out.
And Andrade. He supposed to fight drunk. He supposed to fight drunk Jamal.
No. It doesn't matter. You just said Jamal. You said he
Jamal.
even wanted to fight. It don't matter if he
Jamal's not fighting anybody right now, weirdo. What are you talking about?
Hold on, let me finish.
Why'd you bring him up?
Let me finish, bro.
You mentioned him, bro.
So you said everybody.
That's what Canelo mentioned.
Dude, wait 1 second. Let me speak. So then we also have another fighter that's not being named in the scenario.
Who's that?
That's David Morrell.
Man, you can't say shit about no damn David Morrell. David Morrell just became hot in the last year or two. What are you talking about?
Hold on, I'm asking you a question. Why is David Benavidez not fought David Morrell yet?
Especially when they said they had a signed contract.
So let me hear this out. Let me hear this. So I just want to hear you again. So you saying why did Benavidez didn't fight Morrell?
Yes.
So,
I mean, you're saying he's
Benavidez. I heard you. So Benavidez is supposed to fight everybody in the fucking world before he can finally get the Canelo shot. But Canelo will fight. He'll pull up Jamel. He'll go fight Munguia. So obviously there goes a narrative right there. Now you want to put another person in front of Whit Morrell.
Hold on. So you got to shut the fuck up for a second and let me speak, Jay Will. Just shut the fuck up for 1 second. Okay.
Jay Will talking about?
Oh, so no. So now this is the easiest body bag in the world because he just walked into it. See, you got to let the nuts go first. So the first thing we're going to address is you're saying David Benavidez got to fight everybody before he fight Canelo. No, he does not.
You just brought up David Morrell.
Hold on, let me finish, Jay Will. I'll let you talk. So he don't have to fight everybody before he fights Canelo. He had an opportunity to fight Canelo a long time ago, and he fucked up his belt twice. Canelo went up for undisputed while this man was still a champion. He went up to 168 while David Benavidez was still a champion, and Benavidez fucked it up by losing a bet on the scale. Is that true or false?
That's false.
True or false? I just want to get
that's false.
So it happened
No,
twice.
it's not.
That's false.
No, it's not.
Okay, now you're lying. Now you're lying. Now you're pushing narratives.
No, hell fucking no. Hell, that's fucking false.
Yes, you're pushing narratives. David Benavidez
when he lost the belt on the
Will.
David Benavidez was still a champion when Canelo Alvarez went up in weight and started his undisputed run. David Benavidez fucked up and lost his belt on the scale. That's what happened. You can ignore that, but that's a fucking fact.
Who's the #1 WBC contender?
What are you talking about? What does that have to do with this fact?
I mean, y'all just got done talking about, he had to fight his mandatory. He had to fight his mandatory. That's not a duck. Who's his current mandatory then? Who's his current mandatory?
Don't switch topics. Answer my question, then we can switch topics. True or false? Did Canelo move up while David Benavidez was still a champion and start his undisputed run? Yes or no?
Say that again.
Did Canelo Alvarez move up to 168 while David Benavidez was still a champion? Yes or no?
They was in the same weight division when he was a champion, yes.
Okay. So who fucked up that fight? Was David Benavidez, right?
How did he fuck? They was never in talks to fight each other. What are you talking about?
Are you stupid or just slow? If Canelo Alvarez is going on an undisputed run at 168, he's not going to put in talks to fight everybody. He's going to fight them one by one, dumbass. And so when he starts that run, it's up to David to maintain and hold his belt until Canelo gets to him, until he's next in line. And David fucked that up by losing his bet on the scale. So you sitting up here saying that don't make any sense. You're trying to run from the truth. So yes, he had a belt while Canelo Alvarez moved up to his weight class and start his undisputed run. And he fucked it up. So that means he got pushed to the back of the line. Do you understand that?
But it's funny. It's funny that y'all will sit there and just get done talking about, Ryder wasn't a mandatory. He had to fight his mandatory. But he doesn't have to fight his mandatory and fucking Benavidez for some fucking reason.
Okay. Let me body you on this one. Has David Benavidez activated his mandatory status right now? Yes or no?
No.
Because Canelo won't fight him.
I don't want to hear no fucking excuse, Jay Will. Answer my question. Yes or no? Has David Benavidez?
Did Canelo ask for $200 million to fight him?
You're not talking. You're not going to talk. You're going to answer my fucking question before you go on. Has David Benavidez activated his mandatory status? Yes or no?
Don't the WBC still have to make him fight?
Oh my God.
You're not listening.
Exactly.
So once again, Jay Will, it's a yes or no question. Did David Benavidez, your daddy, did he activate his mandatory status against Canelo Alvarez? Yes or no?
Yes or no? What the fuck out of some yes or no shit?
Look at him.
It's context to everything, weirdo. It's context to everything, weirdo.
Somebody
So
get
once again,
Southpaw cousin
if
the
you
fuck
can't
out
answer
of
the
there.
question, you can't be on here. So
Why
I'm gonna
does
give you
he
one
think-
last chance. Yes or no? Has he activated his mandatory status? Yes or no?
No. How about that?
Body bag. So
How's that a
don't
body
ever
bag?
ask for a fucking mandatory fight, dumbass, when this pussy over here ain't even activated it. So he's not officially mandated to fight him yet. So why are you expecting the fight to happen? If he want the fight right now, he should have activated.
Okay.
I know what it is. I
Okay,
know
so
what it
boxing
is.
fans,
Hold on. Let
all y'all
Morales
boxing
speak.
fans, right?
Hold on. Let Morales speak. Morales, speak to him.
Dude, bro, just because he's got the WBC interim, that doesn't automatically make him a mandatory. You actually got to push it. You got to put in the paperwork. But he hasn't done that. But he hasn't done that. He hasn't
All
done
right,
that.
okay.
Why?
But y'all
Because
boxing fans, though,
he's
right?
only going to get a 20%
Yeah,
of
we're
the
boxing
purse
fans.
bid, bro.
Okay. Y'all boxing fans, though, right?
Bro, but you didn't even let me finish, bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me finish. Also, bro, it is the truth. David Benavidez actually started as a cruiserweight because he got into boxing to lose weight, and he started fighting at 168 in 2016.
As a kid?
No, in 2016, he started fighting at 1. He's got fights at 168. You know what I'm saying? So he's been there since then. Canelo went there the end of 2020, beginning of 2021, and took that shit over. David Benavidez has been a champion not once, but twice since then.
Okay, so I think there's a deeper issue,
Hold
real
on,
quick.
Let him finish. Did you have anything else to add to that, Morales, before he responds?
I'm just saying, bro. Look. I want the David Benavidez fight more than anybody. I do. I want it. But I'm not gonna die, or I'm not gonna get in my feelings if it don't happen, bro. Canelo's already proven. He's already fucking proven, bro. What else is there more that he needs to do?
I mean, I'm not here to diss anybody's Canelo's legacy. I'm not saying that. I never once said that. But as a boxing fan,
hold on, Jay Will. No, fuck that. You said we were up here spreading narratives. So I already debunked one of your narratives about a mandatory because he never pushed for it. I already debunked your other narrative that Canelo should have already fought him because David Benavidez put himself to the back of the line when he fucked up his belt twice. So those are two lies that you came on here and said we were pushing these narratives, and I've already debunked both of them. What other narrative are we pushing up here, Jay Will? Because I want to get all these. Two of the narratives have already been destroyed from you. So what's the other narrative that we're pushing? Because we're just fanboys, right? So what's the other narrative we're pushing?
Well, again, the first thing I said was, who is it? Which one was it? Was it Morales? I think it was Morales, but he's the one who said that there's other fights to be worried about besides Canelo and Benavidez, which is either the number one or number two fight in boxing.
No, you're right. I did say that, but no.
Okay.
But what I meant was, dude, I get on other podcasts. I'm tired of speaking of the same thing. We got other fights coming up. I'm not saying that this fight's not important. I'm just saying there's other fights that are coming up that are pretty good. I can't wait for that Bivol and Better Be undisputed at fucking, and then Usyk and Fury. We haven't had an undisputed champion at the heavyweight for almost 2 decades, bro.
Right. But
So,
both of those fights don't stack up to Canelo versus Ben, because your guy's the face of the sport, right? Let me ask y'all this: is Canelo still a top 3 pound for pound fighter?
How about number 1?
I actually put him on number 3 on mine.
Dumbass.
Who said Canelo's number 1?
What a dumbass. I said that. Supreme 174.
Let's get with it.
He's number 1. Whether you like it or not, whether you keep riding Benavidez and riding the rest of the other guy, whether you like it or not, Canelo is the number 1. That's it. Point blank. It is what it is.
Okay,
don't be mad because your man ate a Coke sandwich and lost the belt. It's over. It's over. You on the wrong channel, Will. You're on the wrong channel, bro. I think you should go body bag number 3. Who's next?
Anyways, so
I don't talk to that dude.
So
the bozo.
You see how much of a dick sucker? You see, who's that? What's that dude's name? See how much of a dick sucker dude is? He still got Canelo. He still got Canelo number 1. He still got Canelo number 1. That's wild.
Talk to Southpaw, bro. Talk to
Jay Will, who's your top 3 pound for pound?
Definitely Bud is number 1.
Okay.
Usyk is number 2.
Yep. Okay.
And I'll probably rock with Inoue for number 3.
Okay. And so Canelo's not in your top 3.
The pound for pound list is a what have you done for me lately, not what the fuck you done over 20 years. Every real boxing fan know that. So if you want to keep sucking his dick over fighting Triple G 3 times, you Go
Who are
ahead.
you
No
talking
didn't.
to? Hold on, Jay. Well, who are you
The
talking
dude who got me, the dude who said did the cell phone shit, that cocksucker.
I'm trying to figure
Don't
out
be mad, though. Don't be
because I
hating.
said number 3. I didn't say number 1.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the other dude who said he was number one. The dude who don't know shit about boxing.
Bringing up his pound for pound. Hold on. What's the point of bringing up his pound for pound status?
Don't be mad, bro.
Because I wanted to see how many of y'all was chugging that nigga's dick, and I found the one nigga that's still chugging his dick.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Stop hating.
I mean, even
Bro,
your own, your panelists over got him number one. Your panelists over got him number one.
Now, hold on. Now we also got to talk facts. Now, the facts are is pound for pound lists are subjective. So anybody can put anybody up there for any reason based on their criteria. So I'm not going to shit on somebody's pound for pound list unless it's egregious. Like, for example, some people have Tank Davis on a pound for pound list. He don't deserve to be nowhere near a pound for pound list. Do you have Tank on your pound for pound list?
He will be barely top 10 if in the top 10.
What the fuck is Tank done to be top 10 on a pound for pound list?
Yes,
that's
exactly.
crazy.
He
on my ass.
No, fuck that. What has he done to be on the
and
pound
he
for
on
pound
my
list?
ass.
He started at 130, correct? 135 or 140 champion.
What has he done?
He beat Barrios at 140, came back down to 135.
No. You said what have he done for me lately?
No,
what was
that's
his last
lately,
fight?
bro.
Exactly.
Barrios was within his last 4 or 5 fights.
I'm not talking about his last 4 fights. What was Tank Davis' last fight?
Wasn't it Ryan?
It was Ryan Garcia.
And he knocked him the fuck out. He knocked him the fuck out.
Ryan quit.
So
I'm asking you a question. Was Ryan ever a champion?
No, he wasn't no champion.
And did Tank Davis say Ryan Garcia was a hype job?
Yep. An incomplete fight.
And then was there multiple
incomplete
stipulations put on a hype job?
That's 2 weight stipulations.
So there's been 2 weight stipulations put on a hype job who's never been a world champion.
Bro, that's why.
Shut the fuck up. And you got this man number 10 on your pound for pound list.
Nate, give me 10 fighters then. Give me 10 fighters. Give me 10 fighters better than Tank. Give me 10 fighters better than Tank.
It's not about 10 fighters better than Tank. It's about 10 fighters who's done more than Tank right now, dumbass. You don't even understand. You can't just put him up there.
Dumbass, the pound for pound, man.
Do you not understand?
You don't know
that?
what the fuck you talking about.
It's all subjective. It's all subjective, idiot. That's what you're missing.
Hey, dumbass.
Shit by your own standards to be on the list by fighting a nobody in a hype job, but you got him number 10 because you like him.
No, because he knocks everybody the fuck out. Just like Benavidez up in my top 10.
Knocking out a garbage Ryan Garcia does not mean shit. If he would have knocked out Devin Haney, he could have got some credit. But he won't fight Devin Haney. He won't fight Lomachenko. He won't fight Teofimo.
What does going 12 with Jermell say about Canelo then? What the fuck is you talking about?
Bro, man, Jermell,
what are you talking about? It's not about knocking out or going to decision or anything. We're talking about accomplished fighter. Jermell was undisputed. Ryan never won a world title.
At 2 weight divisions lower. Get the fuck out of here.
This guy comparison don't make sense. You talk comparing Jermell Charlo, who's undisputed, to Ryan Garcia, who never won a world title.
Nah, Nuke. Not even that, Nuke. No, wait a minute.
That don't make no sense.
No, look at the comparison he just made. Talk about bringing up Jermell, but David, he's a fucking cruiserweight, dog. That motherfucker's huge.
Well, Jermell is bigger than Canelo.
So Tank knocks everybody out.
Jermell up, bro.
Why didn't he knock out
David Benavidez started as a fucking
Fuck
cruiserweight.
out of here.
But you want Canelo to jump off real quick and fight that.
Oh my god!
But Jermell can't fight Canelo. Like, really, make that make sense, bro. Seriously.
Division. What are you talking about?
Okay, Jay Will. What other narratives are we pushing?
Oh, like I said, I just proved y'all that y'all was some old. One of y'all.
Man, one of y'all lover.
You love Tank too. Body bagged about the mandatory.
Let me ask
you. Body bagged too many times. Boxing True. What you gonna say?
So I have a question for Jay Will, real quick. So the 168 fight that's coming up, the mandatory that should be coming up in September, right? If Benavidez goes up to 175, then goes up to cruiserweight right after, it doesn't come back down for that mandatory, it doesn't activate it, then who's ducking? Would you say after that Benavidez ducked Canelo, or would you say it's Canelo's fault?
I would say that Benavidez gave up on the fight.
Oh my god, bro, you understand?
You actually think Benavidez is scared of Canelo?
You think Canelo's scared of Benavidez?
Bro, listen, Jay Will, hear me out.
Oh my god.
Do you understand what a mandatory is?
No, he don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay, all right.
No, he don't.
So when that mandatory is enforced, right? What will happen if Canelo doesn't fight? If they don't come to terms on a fight, what will happen? What will happen to Canelo's WBC belt?
He would have to give it up.
He'll have to give it up, right? And then who gets it after that?
It'll be Benavidez.
No. Benavidez would fight for it, right? Or he would be given it through an email. But either
Right.
way, right. So why wouldn't Benavidez do that to prove Canelo's ducking? Why would he go up to 175 and then go up to cruiserweight? How you gonna put that on Canelo if he doesn't even activate his mandatory? You understand that there's no penalty for Benavidez to activate his mandatory, right? All he's got to do is call up the WBC and activate it. That's it.
Facts.
Dumbass.
Like
But
you're over here talking like Canelo has you're making it seem like Canelo's the one that has to activate the mandatory. No, it's Benavidez who activates the mandatory. What that
Let me
means
ask
is
you
if
a question,
Benavidez
Jay Will.
doesn't
Let me ask you a
activate,
quick question.
Has Canelo ever given up a belt to avoid a fight before? Yes or
Hold
no?
on. That has nothing to
him
with this.
do that.
Hold on,
first,
Jay Will.
right?
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Is it a duck if you give up a belt and you don't fight the guy that you gave up the belt? Is that a duck?
Of course, it's a duck.
So Terrence Crawford just ducked Boots Ennis.
Basically.
All day.
Hey guys, I'm about to go to practice, man. I'll catch y'all later, Nuke. Shout out
All
to you,
right,
man.
salute Morales.
Shout out to Nuke and shout out to Sexy Little Sluts.
All right, my brother.
Salute.
I mean, you could try to create the narrative, but
That's not a narrative. That's exactly what happened.
he was pursuing
and he
a tougher
dropped the
fight.
belt because he didn't want to fight him.
What was the tougher fight that he was pursuing?
Canelo. He was pursuing Canelo.
He was
He's
never
not
pursuing
getting a
Canelo
Canelo
because
fight.
Canelo was never receptive to the fight. What are you talking about?
At first, he was pursuing Jermell. Then he tried to pursue Canelo.
Hold on, Jay Will, can I
Both
ask you a
flamed out.
question?
Both of those flamed out,
Jay
and
Will.
that's why he don't have nobody to fight now because now Spence took his spot with
Then why
Fundora.
don't he fight Boots right now for that title and get that
He
back?
might have to fight Boots now.
He might have to, but why didn't he want to do it before? Because
He was
Canelo
pursuing
never a
bigger. He was
realistic
trying to go
fighter.
for undisputed at 154 before Jermell lost to Canelo.
Hold on. We're talking about after. See, he was stripped after, if I'm not correct. Is that right, Boxing Truth? He was stripped after.
After the Canelo
beat
fight.
Canelo.
Yep, he was stripped off.
Yeah, so he had already said he wasn't fighting Jermell the moment Canelo beat him. So at the end of the day, he still had his belts. Then he was stripped. Why did he not say, okay, let me fight this guy right now because Jermell's out of the picture?
Because once he stopped saying he wanted to fight Jermell at the Canelo fight, he went right after Canelo because he said, I think I can beat
Canelo was
Canelo.
not receptive.
What?
Canelo said he wasn't in. Canelo said a million times, I'm not interested in that fight.
After Tiba said that, right? And so now, like I just said, he might have to go the Boots route because he don't even have Fundora.
So it is a duck though, right? Because he did give up a belt, and there was no other fight that he was truly pursuing at that point.
As a boxer fan, I wouldn't call it a duck. Only way I'll call it a duck is if you're trying to pursue lesser competition. He tried to go for tougher competition. That's why it's not a duck.
Going for tougher competition when
Jermell's a bigger fighter.
He said he wasn't fighting Jermell after he lost to Canelo. And the Boots fight was still on the table because he hadn't been stripped.
There's a timeline. There's a timeline. First it was Jermell, then Jermell lost to Canelo. He didn't like how Jermell looked against the Canelo. Then he said, I want to go up to Canelo.
So he could have fought Boots at that point, and he chose not to.
Because he went for Canelo after Jermell. Then now he might have to go to Boots.
He never went after Canelo. He called out Canelo. Canelo said, I'm not interested. That was never a viable fight. Do you not understand? He should have fought Boots. Are you not getting it? Canelo was never saying, I'm interested. We're in negotiations. We're going to see if we can make that. Was never a fight.
Bro, you're conflating two different things.
That was his wish
you're
list.
conflating two different things, bro.
No, you're conflating yourself because you're not.
Man, you don't know what conflating means. Shut your dumb ass up.
What you say?
You don't know what conflating means. Shut your dumb ass up.
Oh, shut my dumb ass up. You the dick eater sitting up here trying to protect Bud Crawford. See, at the end of the day, you don't keep the same energy. I done body bag your stupid ass on multiple occasions, and I'm still giving you a platform to talk, and you want to call me stupid. You the dumbass. Your mama should have swallowed your ugly ass. That's the problem. At the end of the day, Bud gave up his belt, and that was the best fight available. Jawan Boots Ennis. There was nobody at 154 who was available, more skilled to Bud Crawford than Jawan Boots Ennis. Tim Tsz's not more skilled than Boots Ennis. And Terrence Crawford said he would fight Tank at 147, but not Boots Ennis at 147. And he gave up his belt. That's a fucking duck. But you want to hold this man's nuts and be a bitch and a pussy, then you can be that, Jay Will. We found out who the real dick eater is. No dick.
Let me ask you something, Jay Will. So if Crawford was going to come up to 168 for Canelo, why doesn't he go up 168 and fight Benavidez, your hero?
First of all, Benavidez is not motherfucker hero. Number two, Benavidez started his career at 168. They're not even nowhere near the same dimensions. Him and Canelo, they're roughly the same height. They got roughly. Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish? They're roughly the same height and they got roughly the same reach. It's just that Canelo is a heavier fighter. That's pretty much it. But the dimensions are pretty much the fucking same. That's why a lot of fighters have picked Bud to beat Canelo. And Canelo can see that he could possibly lose to that motherfucker. That's why he really don't want to fight him. He had no problem. He had no problem bringing up. He had no problem bringing.
Oh, holy
Jay
shit.
Will.
Oh,
Is Canelo ducking Crawford too?
What?
Is Canelo ducking Crawford too, in your opinion?
I wouldn't say he's technically ducking Crawford.
Technically, it's a yes or no question. Is he ducking or not?
I think he sees that he can lose to that motherfucker for sure.
No. Is he ducking or I don't want your fucking opinion about it. Is he ducking or not?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, you would say he's ducking, but Bud Crawford said he wasn't ducking. So what do you make of that?
That's Bud trying to be political to get the fight.
But Canelo said he already not fighting him. So if Canelo said he not fighting him, Bud know he has to
we
go
see it.
else.
We all know how sensitive. We all know how.
With this dick in your mouth every 5 minutes. No Diddy. There's I don't know how many body bags I have to pull up on your ass. You're a Bud Crawford meat lover. You're a Canelo hater. You came on here and said you were going to body bag our narratives. And every time you talked about a mandatory position, you got choked the fuck up when I told you that this man is not activated as mandatory. You're pushing for a fight that David Benavidez ain't pushing for. You look fucking stupid, Jay Will. Get the fuck off my show. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it no more. I tried to do it, but he got body bagged too many times. He got caught in too many lies, and he was holding too many nuts. I couldn't do it no more.
And he said Canelo is to blame if David Benavidez doesn't activate his mandatory. That makes no sense.
What a clown.
Hold on. Say it again, Boxing Truth, so the whole world can hear this. Say it one more time.
He said if Benavidez doesn't activate his mandatory, that's Canelo's fault.
So how is it Canelo's fault if David Benavidez don't activate his mandatory? That means Benavidez never wanted the fucking shot. That's what it means for all you morons out here that simply don't understand.
Yeah, I think he got upset at me.
It seems I've just missed a jackass. That's how I can put it as my first words.
Bro, he got
a few of them. You missed a few of them, bro.
Oh my god! Is the PBC defense force out in full force tonight?
What up, dude? What up?
I think it is, and I think it's sad in boxing when you try to hide and say, "Oh, well, you guys are pushing narratives." But when Benavidez won't activate his mandatory, won't pursue it, or you set a standard and say, well, if a guy drops a belt, he's ducking, but then a guy clearly drops a belt and you won't call it a duck, his standards are always double for everybody else, and it doesn't make any sense. And so it's obviously he has a bias against Canelo for some reason. And I just wanted to highlight that.
Let me add.
Oh, go on.
Let me add. I was just going to add regarding the whole Canelo duck. First of all, I don't believe that Canelo ducked Benavidez. Like, I'm gonna put this right here because first of all, Benavidez he was the champion with 68, and then what happened? Like during the whole COVID, he lost it on the scales. So whose fault is it? It's not Canelo's fault. It's his fault. So it makes no sense to
trying to clean that to that dumbass figure. He didn't want to listen.
It makes. Can anyone hear me? First of all.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, we can hear you.
Okay.
You speaking facts, my brother.
Yeah, like for me, it doesn't make sense. Like with the whole Benavidez, I mean, is being ducked by Canelo. He's the boogeyman. Like I don't believe in it because like he had plenty of chances to fight Canelo. He had plenty of chances. So is it Canelo's fault? No, because Canelo he's looking for bigger fish to fry and. Look what happened. He's undisputed. So he has nothing to prove at 168, honestly. I mean, and even would I like to see him fight? Oh yeah, for sure. I would like to see Benavidez fight Canelo, but I would not cry. I would not get depressed if the fight never happens because there's other fights that are just as important, if not more than Canelo Benavidez. So yeah, that's just my 6 cents. That's just my 2 cents, honestly.
That's a good point. Good point. Let me get this because I know Hit Kid's about to go off. Wilder gonna upload a twerk video with Spence, Stank, and Haney at Diddy's house. That would be disgusting. I'm sure Jay will be there with the camera. Raider Reaper says Ryder activated his mandatory. Burger Beat it.
Yeah, the mandatory that fucking Demetrius Andrade ran from.
And Demetrius Andrade could have had that fight as well. And Demetrius Andrade threw his belt in the trash and ducked Janabek. But it's funny, nobody ever want to talk about these things. Mike Trey says, bro, that guy has a racial issue. He a part of the LDBC. It's clearly because he was pro-black fighter on everything, gave him the benefit of the doubt on everything. And it's sad that our sport has come to this. JX says, salute to J. Will. This is a nice debate. We need more. No, fuck J. Will. And if he come back on here, Jay Will.
Hey, yo, listen. Hey, listen, I'm gonna salute Jay Will right now. Let me salute him.
Or a Stank
Jay Will, that's a big enough for you, Jay Will.
That's for Jay Will, man.
I mean, hey, you gotta shut the hell up, man. Jay Will, you gotta shut the hell up, man. You keep talking trash. You're embarrassing yourself.
I mean, how the fuck does he say that Benavidez not activating his mandatory? This is just rule of war in boxing. It's the champion's fault. How the fuck does that make sense?
Exactly. On that logic, then Crawford would be ducking
it'd be Boots ducking Crawford.
Yeah, Boots Ennis. Exactly.
What the fuck?
Under that logic, and I mean, when I keep saying that Boots Ennis is ducking, is being avoided by Crawford, but I mean, it's questionable, but yeah, that's my opinion, honestly, and he's wrong.
You guys are fucking idiot.
So Edgar Moreno.
I don't know.
What up, bro? What up? Hello to everyone. Salute to everyone. Supreme, you're funny as hell, bro.
All right.
Yo, listen. I mean, I've been hearing everyone kind of go back and forth with this kind of guy, and I think it all boils down to a couple, key points. Like everything that they're saying about Canelo, about this and that. I mean, he's the face of boxing. He's the pound for. I have him as number one still, regardless of the losses, regardless of everything.
Yes.
And he's the only one that has gone. He's the only one that has gone champion after champion after champion after champion after champion. No one else does that. So for me, he's still number one. And because
I respectfully disagree.
And I respect with that. I mean, even though I might have a different pound for pound.
The only other guy that I can see above him right now is Inoue.
Yeah, that's my number one.
Yeah, I have Inoue as number one.
Inue's my number one as well.
I have him number one.
Yeah, so I mean, like I was saying, it boils down to just simple key facts. Like he's the face of boxing, so everyone's got to throw shade on him. Everyone's trying to, get a paycheck at the end of the day, but the problem is like they know what is coming after that paycheck. They're either gonna get embarrassed, they're gonna get knocked out, or they're just gonna get on treadmills, and that's all they're looking for because they've never received a paycheck like that. So they're just trying to cash out and walk away. So unfortunately, he's the guy to bear that cross, and he can't fight everybody, and he can't control what everyone else does. The Benavidez fanboys, they don't realize that he fucked up the bag by doing what he did. So they can't put that on Canelo. But it all boils down back to when Mayweather was doing this, it was all fine and dandy. When he picked and choose and all this and that, no one said anything. When he dropped belts and all this other shit, no one said anything. Now that someone else is kind of doing that, and he's laid the playbook for these guys to worship a zero, they all want to just get that fat ass paycheck for that zero.
I told you, everybody want to worship the zero. I told you about
that.
Like
you said it, and then another thing, I think it hurts people.
Hold on, Edgar, hold on. Somebody put something stupid. I just want to address this. He said Inue's a hype job.
Bring him on! Bring him on! Bring him on!
This gotta
Bring him on! Is that so far on a burner?
This guy's an idiot.
Nah. The Southpaw's right here with me. Hey, Southpaw's right here. Look.
That's probably Southpaw's channel. That's probably his second account. I won't be surprised.
Bring it on.
Hit kids want that smoke. I'm gonna drop another link for you. There's links in the chat. I'm gonna drop another one for you. If you think Inue's a hype job, please come on here and explain yourself. and prepare to be destroyed because I just don't even know how you can come to that realization.
I will murder that cunt right now.
And that means you need to be drug tested immediately. Did you fall on your head? I mean, what happened to you? Like, something's not right.
I'm just gonna tell you this with this whole Inoue is a hype job. The reason why they say it is because they hate Asian fighters. If this was Tank doing this, they would be saying, "Oh, he's the GOAT. He's the best. He's like best thing ever since sliced bread." If this was
agreed.
Tank, they would be praising. They would be on
Hold on, guys. If this was Tank doing it, we'd actually be praising Tank because he'd be fighting elite fighters. He doesn't do that. Let's remember that.
Exactly.
He doesn't fight elite fighters.
Exactly.
That's true.
That's true, bro.
It's just they hate Asian fighters. That's why a lot of these Mayweather fanboys, they hated Manny Pacquiao because he was Asian.
To get to your point,
they was just scarred for life because of the kung fu movies.
Exactly.
Hold on. Everybody keeps saying Eduardo wants to get body bag. Eduardo, what's your handle? What's your handle? Because I'm looking at people backstage. Who are you, Eduardo? Wave at the camera if that's you, Eduardo.
Yo, can I say something?
Okay. I'm gonna let him in. Hold on. I'm gonna pull you off for 1 second, Brandon, and I'll bring you back.
What's up, homies? All you
What's
guys
good
are
with
lame.
you?
I'm
Talk to me.
Mexican. I'm fucking Mexican, and Canelo sucks.
This
guy, bro.
This guy bugging.
Okay, let's just start off
Walk
with
your talk.
David didn't enforce his mandatory. That's right. Okay, but let's be honest. Canelo has cherry-picked 4 opponents already in a row.
Oh my God! This guy.
Okay, you guys are good. Okay, exactly. Just
Oh my
you guys
God!
can't fight when I mentioned.
Come on,
that
man.
he cherry-picked. He cherry-picked the first one, Triple G at 41. Wrong? Was I wrong?
The third fight.
Okay, second.
It was the third fight.
It was John Ryder. 5 losses, bum. And third, Charlo, 154, 2 divisions below. And now
his brother put him up for it. His brother put him up for it.
Come on, dude, stop. Yourself.
Exactly. Just laugh, fool. It's all facts. Say whatever you want.
So Ryder earned the shot because he was a mandatory, who enforced this mandatory, unlike Benavidez. Jamel Charlo had to step up because his brother has absolutely no cojones, no balls whatsoever, does Jamal. I mean, that man's still looking for his man card after Caleb Plant slapped the shit out of that motherfucker. Golovkin.
Okay, and also we're in the fucking duck era. We're in the duck era, starting with the face of boxing. Starting with the face of boxing, he's putting an example to everybody. Ducking. Benavidez, we all know it.
Ducking if he's fighting every champion there is out there.
What the fuck is that? If it's
let me finish.
Eduardo, 1 second.
Let me finish.
Wow. Let him finish. Finish up here, kid.
So, like, with the Golovkin, the reason why he went for that trilogy is because, one, that's a big money trilogy. Yes, you could we didn't think Golovkin was that far gone. I'll fully admit it. No one did. But also, the first 2 Golovkin fights, highly controversial. He definitely lost the first one.
Controversial. But
he definitely lost the first fight.
Right?
I still had a bit
No, he went undisputed, you moron.
He went undisputed. He went waiting for Golovkin. He went undisputed. What the fuck are you on?
He went undisputed.
Seriously?
You know, Triple G moved up to 168, right? He came up to fight him, so he didn't go down to fight him. He didn't wait him out.
It wasn't even his division. He wasn't even his division.
Right. So how did he wait? How did he wait him out if he came up to fight him?
How did he wait?
And you have to understand that for him to get the Bivol fight,
he was old. He was 41. That's my division.
For him to get the Bivol fight, he had to take Triple G as well. Eddie gave him a combo deal, right? Which was Bivol, and Triple G. And to be honest, like everybody wanted to fight Triple G. You know that, right? Like all the Charlos.
No, well, not everybody. Not everybody. Everybody clout chased him, but not everybody wanted to fight him.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Smoke.
Hold on, real quick. I just want one question. Eduardo, was Bivol a cherry pick?
Yeah, it was.
There you go.
Somebody stabbed him. Someone shoot him.
Bivol's camp. They said they were making Bivol soft and here and this.
Boxing
it's from Joel Diaz camp.
Somebody.
Joel Diaz camp was his trainer. He said
this guy doesn't know anything.
You understand? You understand?
No, he knows a lot. He's
Mexican. This is you. Are you hearing this?
Can I reply?
If they saw Bivol like how he performed, he would have never taken that fight.
What are you talking?
Because,
Bro,
like I said before, the fact is,
Canelo
undefeated, right?
4 cherry pick in a row, and you guys
No,
can't deny it.
Canelo went up.
Bivol won the fight. Bivol won the fight, right?
Yeah, Bivol won the fight.
Easily, humble that ass, and because of that,
So how is it a
4
cherry
picks
pick?
in a row. 4 cherry picks in a row.
So how is it a
And
cherry
you guys
pick?
can't
Wait to fight an
people.
undefeated, highly skilled fighter is a cherry pick.
This guy is don't know shit.
Let me ask you a question, Eduardo.
Go ahead,
Who's a better fighter, Benavidez or Bivol right now, skill wise?
We're about to find out. Benavidez is going after the winner after this.
No,
this
he's
fight
not.
With
He's not gonna fight them. He's not gonna fight them. He's not gonna fight. He's not gonna fight.
Hey, just because Canelo
This is a guy who didn't unify at 168. You think he's going to 175 to fight those guys?
Benavidez is not gonna fight them.
Everybody's gonna duck.
Benavidez is not gonna fight them. He said it himself.
Even
He's
if
going
he
to
loses, it'll be
cruiserweight.
fine. It'll be fine because
He's not gonna fight them.
Can I ask
He's
you
not
something?
gonna fight them.
If Benavidez goes up to fight Bivol, is it a cherry pick?
What do you mean? If
If
it's
Benavidez fights
Same thing you
Bivol,
just
is it a
said.
cherry
What do
pick?
you
If it's a cherry pick, I don't
is
think
it
it's a cherry pick. He's going after if he comes successful with Benavidez because that's up first.
So why is it a cherry pick if Canelo goes up from one? Because you understand Canelo went up a division and took on the #1 guy, right? It's not like he went up and fought Gostic, who retired.
Yeah.
Right? He's going up and fighting Bivol, right? And he had an injured hand, right? But now I'm asking you,
Regardless.
if Benavidez goes up and he fights Bivol, you're not gonna call that a cherry pick, but it's a cherry pick if Canelo goes, right?
I mean, Canelo sucks. That's all I can say.
This guy don't know shit. He doesn't know anything.
This guy right here is funny, bro. You're a funny guy, bro.
Benavidez said that Canelo has no nuts, and hopefully he gets those 200 mil, and Canelo has no comment yet. But you guys have more to defend him than Canelo himself.
Are you related to Jay Will, man? Because you both don't understand how mandatories work. You understand that Canelo is not the one who enforces the mandatory, right?
Okay, but the thing is that Canelo's the face of boxing. He's above Mauricio Suleiman. He's above him.
Yeah, he owns WBC. He owns WBC now. Canelo owns WBC.
This guy doesn't know anything.
If Canelo wanted
Benavidez,
the fight will happen because he can make whatever fight he wants, right?
Somebody said Eduardo looked like he'll.
Canelo can make whatever fight he wants.
Please, somebody put a tag on his toe. This guy's crazy.
Canelo can make whatever fight he wants. Like he don't want no smoke from Benavidez.
Fuck off, dude.
And it's funny how he says.
Let me ask you one more question.
It's not worth it, Duke. It's not worth it.
Canelo only brings 20. Like Benavidez only brings 20 more pounds. But it's funny how that's Canelo's specialty. He rehydrates more than any fighter. Look it up.
No, you were stupid.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Jesus Christ.
This one right here knows more boxing than you do, my man. Look. Right there. There it is.
Please.
There it is right there. That's the Mexican Chihuahua. Right there.
Probably rooting for
That's a pitbull Chihuahua right there. Look at that. Órale, vato loco.
Benavidez or Bivol?
Hey, but what can you say? Am I wrong? Canelo's fourth cherry pick in a row with Munguia?
No, it's not a cherry pick. Munguia's mandatory.
Oh, hold on, Eduardo. I got a quick question. Eduardo, I got a quick question for you.
Okay, go. But he has to answer why Munguia is not
he can answer. I'll let him answer that. I just got a separate question. Then you can answer that. My question for you is: David Benavidez was trying to fight Jaime Munguia. At the end of last year, he was trying to make that fight for next. If Benavidez would have got the Munguia fight instead of Canelo, would that have been a cherry pick for Benavidez?
I'm gonna say yes. It would have been a cherry pick because Benavidez eats Munguia easily.
Does David Benavidez
and the reason he wanted to fight Munguia is because he could get Munguia out of the way so that he wouldn't be in the way of Canelo Benavidez.
Does David Benavidez eat David Morrell?
Right?
What was that?
So Benavidez is looking to cherry pick fights, right?
No, he was Canelo.
I know, no, but he was calling out. I know, but he was calling out Munguia.
Okay, you accepted that he wants Canelo, right? But how come the fight is not happening, man?
So why has David Benavidez not enforced his mandatory?
He's going to 175.
Well, why would you go there?
Until Canelo
but why if you want Canelo? Explain that to me, because I'm lost on that, Eduardo. Why go to 175 and you want Canelo?
And talk about
why go to 175? Because he wants the winner of Bivol.
I know, but you said he wanted Canelo, so you can't.
He can still make 168. He can still. Hey,
okay, I get all of that, but why not?
He's only 27.
I understand what you're saying. Hold on one second, Eduardo. I don't think you're quite getting it.
I'll go.
If he wants Canelo and that's the fight he wants the most, why did he not enforce his mandatory and try to get that fight right now?
Ask Benavidez. How do I know? I don't
Okay,
know.
so if the fight don't happen, it's really on Benavidez not enforcing his mandatory status, right?
It could still happen in September.
It could still happen. So right now, there's
Exactly.
really no duck. You can't even call Canelo a duck at this point, can you?
I can, because he said the only way he'll fight Benavidez is for 200 mil, and the billionaire guy who comes up with that kind of
He's
money,
like J-Ro. He doesn't
already
understand what a
said to
mandatory.
David that he's more interested
No, but hold
in
on.
These guys don't
Davis
understand
the
boxing.
mandatory.
Pivot or Benavidez.
I don't think you quite understand. Davis the mandatory. So it doesn't matter what Canelo says. David can enforce his mandatory status and make the fight happen, and Canelo can either fight him or drop his belt. You realize that all David has to do is put in the call to make that happen.
Triple G. Let's say he drops his belt with Triple, like he did
Hold
with
on,
Triple
he fought Triple G 3 times.
Are you guys still gonna praise Canelo for that?
Mexican and Canelo's not a
Are you
duck.
guys still gonna praise Canelo for that if he drops the
Hold
belt?
on. That's a bad comparison because Canelo fought Triple G
Why
3
is that a
times.
bad
Did he not?
comparison?
I'm asking. How many times did he fight Triple G?
3 times.
Yeah, so anybody thinking that he's a duck is stupid. So we're going to push that to the side. So when we're going to get to Benavidez, if he truly wants this fight, shouldn't he enforce his mandatory? Yes or no?
Yeah, he can.
No, not he can. Should he?
He should, really wants to fight. Agree.
Okay, then.
Okay,
so
and
you're on my side.
And you agree that if Canelo retires without fighting David, is that a duck?
Yeah. Canelo doesn't have to do anything in his career. He's all, hold on. Let me finish. Canelo's a Hall of Famer. Hold on, let me finish. Canelo's a Hall of Famer. Let me finish.
Cab drivers all his life, and you guys are going to praise him for that.
No.
He's not fought cab drivers all his life.
Hold on.
It was right around.
He's the most cab
Hold on 1 second.
boxing.
Canelo's a Hall of Famer.
They were mandatories.
Hold on. Let me do this for you because I don't think you quite understand what I'm saying. Canelo's a Hall of Famer. Fighting Benavidez is irrelevant at that point. Now, if Canelo drops his belt and does not fight David Benavidez for his belt, that's a duck. But my thing is, if David Benavidez moves up to cruiserweight and fights Sordo, Canelo doesn't need to try to chase him all the way up there. And if the fight never happens, if you're talking about moving up to cruiserweight, there's no way a Canelo Benavidez fight is ever going to make sense. Boxing Truth, am I wrong?
No, you're right. 100% right.
Totally right.
Exactly. So if Benavidez go too far up in weight, that fight will never happen. It don't make sense. And Benavidez right now is not forcing the fight to happen. And the mandatory is not even due yet. It's not mandated.
Okay. But like I said before, it can still happen.
There's no doubt.
But if it doesn't happen, it's not because David didn't want to. David wants to fight.
If it don't happen,
yes, it is because of the way he's moving.
It is because David didn't want to if he moves up. It is.
Yes, the way because of the way he's moving.
He moved up already.
He could still come down.
But
no, he can't. It's not that easy.
He's done it before.
Okay.
He as 15-year-old, he was like 300 pounds.
Bro, he eat too much White Castle.
He could still
hold on.
He did it when he did it as a kid.
I've got to
respond real quick.
I got to interrupt. Here's the problem, though, and tell me if you'd use this, and you may take offense.
And you still have an answer White Munguia as a cherry pick.
Can I finish?
Yeah. And then you answer me.
If Benavidez moves up to 175, okay, and then look, let's say he goes back down to 168. He calls the Canelo fight, okay, which we all want. But then Canelo absolutely destroys him. Are you then? Are you like many others? Because I bet this happens. Will then say, "Oh, David was drained at the weight," or would you say that it's not a valid excuse?
I'll say that the better man won. That's how boxing is, and that's the problem with boxing nowadays. That you guys like, for example, Crawford is ducking Ennis, and
we agree on that.
And Tank is ducking Haney. We got to keep the same energy with everybody, including Canelo, especially Canelo, because he's the face.
Hold on. You can't say especially Canelo because
we got to keep the same energy.
Hold on 1 second. I got to get this quick body bag in because you just walked into it, Eduardo. You just walked into a body bag. I'm gonna toe tag you real quick. I'm gonna make you into a taco. Now listen to this.
Bring it.
Now you said Ennis, Crawford is ducking Ennis, but Canelo's especially ducking Benavidez, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the difference?
It's a duck era.
Hold on. What's the difference between those two scenarios? Has Crawford already been stripped of one of his belts and given to Ennis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Canelo's been stripped of nothing, right?
Exactly.
All right, then that's my point. It's already proven.
Canelo's
never been stripped. It can't be a duck. You're talking out of your
believe me, he won't get stripped. He won't get stripped. You know why? Because there's more money being made with Canelo being a champion at the face of boxing.
Well, we'll never know because
we'll never know because David won't enforce it. He won't enforce his mandatory. If you don't enforce your mandatory, nothing happens. Do you understand that? So if you want Canelo stripped, David has to enforce it.
It's a phone call away, man.
Let me answer these questions real quick because somebody got a question for you, Eduardo. It says, I'm a Mexican and Canelo's not a duck. Another one states that Canelo had to fight Little Charlo to satisfy the PBC. And then there's one more question on here for you, Eduardo, especially that I really wanted to read for you because I don't know why they're messing with you. I be stroking. He says Eduardo is ducking speech therapy. So I don't know if you want to respond to that, Eduardo.
I'll just say yeah. So he could be quiet. Okay. But you guys, hey, whatever you were saying that Munguia is not a cherry pick, what's Munguia's best accomplishment at 168? Beating a rider with 6 losses. That's it, man. Why is it not? Why do you say that's not a cherry pick?
Because he earned it. He earned it.
He was a mandatory. He had earned his position.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. And Benavidez is a mandatory as well.
But he's not activating
his
anymore.
He asked for 200 mil. And even Canelo himself said that Munguia was a better fighter than Benavidez, but he's not asking for 200 mil for Munguia. Stupid, huh?
Can I ask this then? If you're saying that Munguia is a cherry pick, okay, why did David Benavidez duck David Morrell?
Because Morrell has 10 pro fights and not a single champ in his resume.
That's an easier fight.
Is that what you wanted to hear?
Well, that's an easier fight. Why did he duck him? They were supposed to have they had a deal.
Not a single champ. 10 fights, not a single champ.
They had a signed contract and he ducked him. Was this same energy for like? Listen, I think David Morrell needs a big fight.
After he went, he fought a bum with 10 fights and 0 champs.
So can I ask you
something?
Morrell ain't a bum.
That's not a bum.
Morrell is not a bum.
That's not a bum. He would definitely turn Benavidez into a Chipotle, nigga.
I've said it. The Europeans have won.
It's funny because the trainer didn't even believe on Morrell. That's why the fight didn't happen. Look it up, guys.
Let me ask you something.
Like, Morrell
be putting on too much clickbait. That's what
Morrell
it is.
haven't fought anybody.
Clickbait.
Exactly. Just laugh. Look on your phone, dude.
Jay Will was getting passed around like Lana Rhodes gangbanging. IBFP had his mouth supreme, was clapping from the back. No Diddy on this comment, man. No Diddy.
Yo, pause, my brother. Good looking. Hey, yo, good looking on the donation, but pause.
Because I'm a Mexican, and as a Mexican, we strongly dislike Canelo because we know that he's fake. But how do you guys that are not even Mexican like
bro? Let me stop you there. I'm Mexican, and the fact is that Mexican people are feel a little awkward about Canelo being the face of boxing and not having to engage in wars after wars after wars with guys that are nobodies. That's why. And all the legends that are over there, and all the legends that are over there that are talking shame on his game or whatever, they're upset that they're not getting paid like he is. And that's what's wrong with boxing today. I'm Mexican and I'm proud to be, whatever. And I've seen those wars of all those guys in the past. And yeah, that's respectable. That's respectable, but sometimes you gotta be smarter. I'm not saying you can't. You gotta be a smarter man, and you gotta know when you hit that fork in the road, are you going to be about that life or if you're not going to be about that life? And some of these motherfuckers run their mouths like saying they're about that life, but when push come to shove, they ain't about that life. They're going to run and they're going to get on their tracksuit.
Like Charlo did. He talked all this
exactly.
back and just
and I'm telling you, you're one of okay,
but
yeah,
but
you're one
Benavidez and Canelo
listen,
fight,
bro.
That ain't gonna be no walk in the park.
The fight's not. If the fight gets made, Canelo's gonna knock him out. Mark my words.
All day.
Mark my words. Mark my words. And I will bet you whatever you want.
With 5
the Munguia fight's gonna be a war too, right?
How does David beat Canelo? Does he knock him out or does he go to a decision?
Knockout.
No, Eduardo.
The thing is that Canelo gasses out quick after the 6th round. He's already breathing from his mouth. And we haven't seen that from David yet.
I know. So how does Benavidez beat Canelo? The knockout or a decision?
Just with volume. Lots of volume and pressure.
I know. Does it end in a knockout or does it go to the cards?
I'll say cards.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's easy for either guy. It could go either way, like I said. And
maybe you're saying that.
Maybe Canelo can shut my mouth, but until it happens, it's a duck.
Listen, Canelo is gonna listen. Canelo's gonna break him down like an improper fraction. It's over for him.
We'll see. Hey, you believe more in Canelo than Canelo believes in himself, dude. That's the truth. That's the truth. Every time he beat David, he takes a shit. That's the truth.
Hold on,
He
Eduardo,
changes the
one second.
subject
How
real
is
quick.
that true when Canelo's fought better
Remember
fighters than
when
David Benavidez?
Remember when
Hold on, 1 second, Eduardo. How is that true when Canelo fought better fighters than Benavidez by fighting Bivol?
He hasn't, Nuke. He hasn't, because in his mind, Bivol is a cherry pick.
I mean, who did Benavidez beat anyway? Can you name those? Can you name those top 5 guys? Can you name the 5 guys he beat to make him
I
that awesome?
wouldn't name 5, but I'll
Name
name
5
more
of them.
than I'll name more than Gilderim for
Name
sure.
5. Name
I'll
5,
name more
and then
than
I'll let Nuke
Gilderim was a
name 5 from
mandatory.
Canelo.
Gilderim was a mandatory.
That's
For
what I'm
David's
saying.
belt.
Funny
You
how
understand
he
that,
fights
right?
mandatories when it's on
He was a
Canelo's
mandatory for
convenience.
David's WBC belt.
I'm still waiting on the 5.
Nah, only Darrell. I got 3.
There is no
Darrell,
5.
Plan, and Andrade.
Like I said, Darrell.
Darrell, Plan, and Andrade.
There is no 5. That's it.
Yo, did he say Jacobs from the New York Giants?
No, he said Andrade. Andrade's a prospect. Andrade's a prospect. He never beat a world champion.
Did you watch the fight with Benavidez, Andrade and Benavidez?
Andrade is nobody. Andrade is
The fight
nobody.
where Andrade sat on the stool and said, I quit?
Andrade has this as fists. He has pillow fists.
Did you watch it though?
Bro, if Caleb Plant when I ran out of gas, he'd have beat Benavidez. It'd have been over.
Okay, but hey, when you get a lot of volume on top of you and a lot of pressure, you get tired.
When you come in at 200 pounds.
And by the
Exactly.
way, Plant won more rounds against
He can weigh
Benavidez
300 pounds
David
as
to a
long as he
decision.
makes 168.
No, not Plant.
That's not an issue.
Hold on, Eduardo.
That's boxing.
Eduardo, I got an interesting question for you, Eduardo. What big puncher has David Benavidez fought?
He's gonna say
The
David
bigger
Lemieux,
one,
but
probably
he was
Darrell.
on
Not that good as Canelo, to be honest.
So he's fought no one near Canelo's level with punching. So we don't even know if he can take Canelo's power.
We don't know. That's the interesting of this sport.
Is that why you think he hasn't? Is that why you think David Benavidez decided to move up instead of activating his mandatory?
He's been dropped. Hey, Ali's been dropped. So
Benavidez been dropped too.
That's what I'm saying. I know.
But is that why you think Benavidez is choosing not to activate his mandatory?
We don't know if he's gonna do it or not.
I know, but why is he not doing it? He could have already done it. They could have been fighting in May if he
could have been. He could have been
going after the winner of Bivol Better BF. But he still said that he's still interested in making the fight with Canelo.
No, he's not. He just hold on. I got an interview here where he just said the other day that he was no longer interested in a Canelo fight. He's moved on. So he said he's moved on. So you want to see a fight that he's no longer interested in.
And you guys call that a duck because he wants to move on.
That's but he's moving on. But you said it's the best fight and you want to see it, but he's already said he moved on. You don't know
want to see it. Don't you guys want to see it?
I want to see it. But
Benavidez doesn't want to see it.
You guys are gonna praise Canelo for
fighting.
Benavidez don't want it.
Hold on 1 second, Eduardo. He said on a Fresh and Fit podcast, I've got to move on. My mind is 100% focused on 175 and those fighters. So he's not. So he don't want to fight Canelo, and he's not activating his mandatory. What would you call that?
That he's probably past due. He already knows that Canelo will never fight him.
Why is it always going to go back to him?
His mandatory to prove it.
We'll see.
You know that mandatory is a phone call away, right? You know it's like this.
You just pick up a phone,
a text message, anything.
A phone call, whatever.
Send letter by pigeon, anything.
He can fucking do a smoking thing if you want, like that, and it would have went through.
I don't know if you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys saw the tweet from David that he said that if he lost to Canelo, he wouldn't get a dime. Like I don't know if you guys praise Canelo or not, but if you guys respect boxing,
Eduardo,
you guys,
I don't think that shit don't matter because he said he's not interested in fighting Canelo no more. He said he don't want to fight.
But like
Mayo, hey Mayo, that's all a stunt, Mayo. That's all a stunt, bro. Believe me.
David on the Fresh and Fit podcast said, I don't want the Canelo fight. He said, I'm focused on everybody at 175. That's my focus. And he never activated his mandatory. He could have had the Canelo fight. Now you need to rethink about David because now he's looking like a pussy. Because one, he didn't fight David Morrell. Jomo was asking you this question. Why didn't David fight Morrell? He didn't fight Morrell. and he didn't enhance his mandatory to fight Canelo. It really looked like a pussy move to me. If you move up and wait and don't want to fight Canelo, I mean, and then now he said he's not focused on the fight anymore. He's had to move on. All that's pussy talk, right?
Let me ask you a question quickly, Eduardo. Let me ask you something.
What's up?
So if you're saying that if he doesn't fight him at 168, it's not a duck on David Benavidez, right? All right, let's say he goes up to 175, okay? All right. Let's say he goes up to 175. How's he going to make the Bivol fight if Bivol is with the zone, right? How's he going to make the Better BF fight if he's with Top Rank?
They'll just figure it out, man.
Oh,
Hey,
they'll just figure it out.
whenever you want to make a big fight, you can make it as long
But
as long as
Benavidez won't leave PBC.
Now let me ask you one more thing, right? Let me ask you one more thing. So Eddie Hearn, he's on record stating that he tried to make a fight with Canelo, right? And Benavidez, right? And what did David say? He was on the Boxing Voice. What did he say? Or no, not the Boxing Voice, Fight Hype. What did he say? You know?
when they asked him if he will leave PBC.
No, they asked. They said that if Eddie Hearn was to give him an offer to fight Canelo to get the fight he's wanted, right? All these years, right? What did David Benavidez say?
I don't know. What did he say?
He said I won't cross the street. He's gonna stay.
Oh
with
yeah,
the PBC.
that's what I'm saying. That when he said "fuck no," I won't do it. Like, would you cross the street from PBC?
Right.
But
So
why would he make those other fights?
This is where I'm coming from.
So then
Why would
let
he
me
cross
ask.
the
But
street
that's my point,
when-
right? So how's he gonna make the fights at 175?
That's what I'm saying.
So
Why
who
do you
you
guys
rather
put so much
Hold on,
pressure
hold on,
on
let me finish,
David
let me finish,
crossing
let me
the
finish.
street when they
Who's
were
he-
already on the same street on PBC?
Who's he? All right. So who's on the same street as him at 168 right now that he could fight?
168. Who and who?
You know?
Yo,
They're
can
all
you
bo-
please
they're
put
both
the
PBC.
bouncy ball? Put the bouncy ball when you ask the question, like put the sentence so you can understand.
Do you know who it is? It's David Morrell, right? So why
And
can't we get
I
that?
already said what I had to
Yeah.
say about David
No.
Morrell.
I get you. So now let me ask you this, right?
Go.
Let's say we go to September, right? Okay.
Mhm.
And the fights now it's mandated, okay? All right. But David doesn't mandate it. He doesn't activate his mandatory. All right. Okay. Canelo stays with the zone, but he still sends over a contract to David because he wants that fight. But David won't cross the street. Who's the duck?
David.
Okay. All right. And let me get
Okay.
this. I just want to clear this
What
up
it is,
too.
man.
Okay. Let me clear this up too, right? So Canelo. So Canelo going up on his first fight, like second fight at 175, but after going undisputed at 168, he takes on Bivol, the number one guy, right, in the division with the hand injury. That's a cherry pick, yeah.
Like I said before, when Canelo fought Bivol, it was a cherry pick according
Just
to
yes or
not
no?
according
Just yes
to
or
me,
no?
not according to me, according to
According to who?
Bivol's trainer Joel Diaz. He said that they were making Bivol look soft so that he could get an opportunity for Canelo.
I mean, my grandma thinks David Benavidez is ducking. Does that matter? Like, what do you think?
Maybe it doesn't
You think-
matter, but like maybe it doesn't matter. But like I said, those are the facts. And cherry pick went wrong. Like
No, those are not
cherry pick
facts.
went wrong.
Those are
That's an
not facts.
opinion.
That's an opinion. Yeah,
No.
those are not facts.
It's an
So then,
opinion.
so are you okay? So do you think it's a cherry pick? Yes or no?
What? Which one?
Canelo and Bivol, when it happened, was it a cherry pick?
I thought it was a cherry pick. I
Okay,
was
all
like,
right.
he's only going up like he did with
Yeah.
Kovalev. 'Cause he's
Okay,
like,
all right.
he saw
So,
what
so
Kovalev.
if David doesn't activate his mandatory, he doesn't activate his mandatory and fight him at 168, right? If he does not activate his mandatory in September, he goes up and he fights Bivol. If Bivol wins the Better BF fight, right? Is that a cherry pick?
Cherry pick.
That's a cherry pick
It's a cherry pick.
on David.
Yeah.
You didn't say that earlier. Now you're changing what you're saying.
Okay.
Oh
But
man,
the
show
fact
business.
is-
lap dance.
I educated you. I
Oh,
educated you.
man.
I'm happy I educated you.
Like I said before, you guys are saying that Canelo doesn't need David,
Oh,
but he
show
doesn't
business,
need
lap
Munguia
dance.
either, dude. He doesn't need Munguia, and the fight is happening. You guys are praising
Can I tell you
Munguia,
something?
Canelo, May 4th.
Can I tell you
This
something
big
real
old
quickly?
thing.
Munguia,
We already know Canelo's
Munguia is a
gonna walk
mandatory.
through Munguia.
Munguia is a mandatory. You want to know how
Yeah,
he got that
but we
mandatory
already know
position?
Canelo's gonna walk through Munguia.
Yeah, no, he's
We
not.
don't even
No, he's
have to
not.
tune
That's
in
going to be
to
a
watch
war.
the fight.
That's
to-
going to be a
to see-
war. That's going to be a war. But let me tell you something really quickly. You know how Munguia got that fight?
For being respectful.
No. He pulled out his phone. He pulled
For
out his
being
phone.
respect, that hey,
No.
that's
He pulled,
according
listen.
to
He
Canelo's
pulled out
words.
his phone. He pulled out his phone, and he activated the mandatory. Okay.
Oh.
Now,
Dude,
you know how
David's been
David can get in that
mandatory
same position.
Ever since he beat David Lemieux, he's been mandatory.
No, see, this is why you're he's been the #1 contender, and that wasn't even after David Lemieux.
And in that date, Munguia wasn't even 168, and look who's fighting now.
Yeah, but you just said that David Benavidez was a mandatory since David Lemieux. That's
and
not,
what I
that's
just
not
said is that Munguia, when David was the #1 contender, Munguia was not even in the 168 pound.
Yeah,
okay, so why didn't he activate it though? See, the problem is he doesn't use the phone to activate that. He uses it for Uber Eats. He uses it for Uber
It's plain and
Eats.
simple. If Canelo wants to fight, the fight will happen at either class, either weight, whatever money percentage. Canelo calls
David is not the bro. Canelo is not the mandatory.
No.
Do you understand that Canelo has no say if David forces the mandatory, right?
What was that?
Canelo has no say if David forces the mandatory.
Right.
No, he has no say.
Right,
but
exactly.
Mandatory or not, Canelo can make the fight happen. Because
it's not
that's the
about
biggest fight in
mandatory or
boxing
not.
for
The
Canelo
whole
right
reason
now.
why they're even in discussion is because he's in a mandatory position now, and he just needs to enforce it to get the fight.
Okay.
So why don't he do that? It's very simple. Why don't he just enforce his mandatory and make Canelo drop his belt or fight him? Why wouldn't you put him in that position?
He don't want to.
Exactly. He doesn't want to fight.
Because if you really wanted to fight, you do it.
And like I said before,
that's a body bag, everybody. That's a body bag.
Oh man, Gio, my man, you got Gio, you got Jay, you got everybody, and my man Mayo.
Eduardo, Canelo may call the shots. Listen, Canelo may call the shots, but he can't take over Benavidez's body and make him fight.
He wanted, but it's a matter of Canelo wanting. That's
you
all.
Understand
that's all.
that David doesn't want
for
to
the fight to happen.
David doesn't want.
David Benavidez doesn't want to fight.
Listen, what they trying to tell you is, let's say if Canelo say, "I don't want that fight," this is how easy they trying to put it to you. If Canelo say, "I don't want that fight," and David says, "You know what? No, we're gonna fight." That's it. Activate it.
That's
it's on.
That's all it is.
Simple.
David said
Simple as that.
David said, I don't know if I'm pretty sure you guys saw it because you guys are all into Canelo. David said that if he lost to Canelo, he was willing to donate all his purse.
But he didn't activate it. But see, understand. But we trying to tell you, got to activate. That's
what's there to donate if you don't have a fight.
Have to say activate.
So you have to do
it. That's all you can say. Activate and do this. That's all you can say.
But that's all he needs. But listen, that's all that needs to be done. But that's all that needs to be done, papi. Listen, that's all that needs to be done. Tú estás hablando de otra cosa que tú no sabes. We're trying to explain it to you, lo más simple, A, B, C, D. You know what I'm saying? Nice and easy. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't want to fight Canelo, right? If I was Canelo, I said, man, I'm not going to fight Nuke. And Nuke be like, no, you're going to fight me because I'm going to activate this. We're going to make it happen. And it's going to happen. I have no choice now.
Okay.
There it is. Just like that.
There it is.
That's a body bag. David's a pussy.
David's a pussy. But it's funny how David is the one calling Canelo a pussy and not the other way around.
But the best way to call
he doesn't want to fight.
You guys all call David a pussy.
Don't call him a pussy. Show him he's a
pussy. David is the one calling out Canelo.
Then show him he's a pussy.
Words are words. Words are words. Actions are actions, bro.
That's it.
Actions are actions. And
David didn't activate.
That's like
David didn't activate.
His last fight, he was asked, would you fight David Benavidez? I don't care. Like, I'll fight everybody. Nobody can beat this Canelo. But then changes the subject real quick. And
but he can't control David.
Eduardo, let me ask you something.
David can pursue the mandatory,
saying that
but
David is scared of Canelo?
Eduardo, let me ask you something.
Of getting the biggest purse of his life?
Yes, because he's going to get exposed and he's never going to get another fight, and everyone's going to know how to beat, because he's going to get beat up. That's why. And he doesn't want that. He's not worth the money that he wants. He wants to wait it out. He wants to wait it out for he wants to wait it out for hundreds of millions of dollars when he's never fought for fucking 5.
Hold on. You said Canelo couldn't beat a 154-pounder. How can he beat David? Right?
What?
He dominated.
It was Charlo. He
couldn't get him out. Did Canelo beat Hold on. Did Canelo beat Caleb Plant?
Yeah.
Did he stop
Knocked him out.
Did he stop him?
David sent Caleb to the hospital. Something Canelo didn't do.
You know, anytime you get stopped, you go to the hospital, right? You get evaluated, right?
You have to go. You have to go mandatory to get evaluated.
Because you get stopped.
Too bad for Plant. He got beat up worse than Canelo.
How when you got knocked out against
God.
Canelo? That don't
holding
make
for
any
dear life.
sense.
Wow.
That don't make any sense.
He holds for dear life until the 12th.
So now you're
He
making
survived
excuses
at
for
what
David
cost?
not
Look
being
at
able to
his
stop him.
face.
Now it's
Look at his
excuses.
face, all drooling
So
to the
if I
left.
tell you Jermell Charlo was in survival mode against Canelo, you're gonna ignore that.
It was.
How many
That's what
rounds
I'm
did
saying.
Jermell win against Canelo?
That's what I'm saying. You guys praised at 154.
No,
At
I'm asking you.
154.
How many rounds did Jermell win against Canelo?
That was the lamest fight, 0.
And how many rounds did Plant win against David?
5.
Damn near
Hey,
6.
Plant also did some work on
Man,
Canelo.
my son
You
laughed
can't
at his
lie.
answer.
He
You
won
can't lie
like
about
2
that.
rounds against Canelo. He didn't win.
Plant also did some work on Canelo.
On a bicycle, maybe.
Santiago says he's going on a dating podcast to talk about Canelo.
Let me
He
ask you
just
something,
says, Eduardo.
quickly.
We can all
And
body
it's funny
bag you
how
anytime, any day.
how we don't keep the same energy.
Hold on.
We don't keep
Eduardo,
the same energy
Eduardo.
when it comes to
Eduardo, man, right now.
Let me ask you something
Can I join
quickly.
the panel?
Yeah,
Do
high
these
right now,
Mexicans
yeah.
even speak Spanish?
If you fight, if David Benavidez fought when he fought Andrade, do you call that a cherry pick?
Eduardo, you're not
I didn't call it cherry pick. Actually,
No, but do you think
Andrade
it's
did more work. Andrade did more damage to David
No,
than actually
man.
Plant.
I'm asking you a simple question. Right?
Wait. Did you just say Andrade did more damage?
Hold on.
Oh my
hold
God.
Hold on, let Hit Kid do it.
He was
No,
doing more.
let Hit Kid do it. No, wait, one second.
Wait, did he
Hold
say
on, everybody, 1 second. Hit Kid, speak.
Did he just say Andrade did more damage to David than Caleb
He
Plant
was
did?
doing more damage.
Oh
Until
my
until
God!
he got caught.
Oh my God.
Until he got caught.
Oh, David won every round. Andrade has these again.
was doing
I'm
more
gonna
damage.
repeat
But
pillow
still,
this.
To Benavidez.
he was being
I give him the first
Six
round.
rounds.
very
Come
fast
on.
until he got caught.
So,
Oh,
Eduardo, you
fuck off,
didn't
dude.
answer my question. Is it a cherry
What's up?
pick?
What's your question?
When Benavidez fought Andrade, right, coming up in weight, was it a cherry pick?
Most likely.
No, bro. I need a yes or no from you. There's
It
no
is.
like
It was.
it was a cherry pick.
Just like Canelo's 4th cherry pick in a row. It's the same thing.
So, bro, how is cherry picking good one way and not the other?
Yo, who's fighting today?
Cherry picking is bad either way. Both ways.
So then why don't you get on David's case more just like you're getting on supposedly Canelo's case? Canelo's fought nothing but champions in the last 10 fights.
This is my problem.
What is wrong with you, bro?
If Andrade was a cherry pick, then
David
why
wants
don't
the
you
top
tell him
dog.
to
Who is
fight Morales?
Canelo? David wants the top dog.
Yeah, you know we treating you like a piñata right now.
Moving up in weight.
Yeah, bro, we're
It's
passing you
fine.
around.
It's fine. You guys think
easy?
You guys are praising Canelo for
Just
nothing,
leave.
dude.
You're an idiot.
So, how many times have David Benavidez unified?
Never.
And how many weight classes has David Benavidez won world titles in?
No. 0.
No, 1. He's won weight.
So how come ask for 200 mil for a fighter who hasn't done any of that?
Well, how come that? Because you want
explain that to me.
Hold on.
Hey, you know what? Why not make
hold on. Wait a minute. No. Because it's the second time he said
200
this.
mil
So I
for
need to
someone who
address
hasn't
it.
done shit.
Hold on. 1 second, my brother. 1 second. Hold on. 1 second. Because I'm gonna pull out the big body bag for this one. Why ask for 200 mil, right?
Yeah.
You realize Team David Benavidez said Canelo deserves that money for David Benavidez, right?
Samson said it once.
I know. It don't matter if he said it once. He still fucking said it. He still fucking said it. It doesn't matter if it's once or 10
Samson's been
times.
calling
He
Canelo
said he
a pussy
deserves the
for the
money.
longest. But it's funny how you guys only remember that one time that he said, "Oh, Canelo's a smart man."
God.
Come on, dude. Don't be lame.
No, don't you understand? That's life,
You know
bro.
that Samson is trying to kiss Canelo's ass now to get the fight.
This guy out of here.
Hey, Nuke, can
You're
we
okay, Canelo, you're the best. You're this and
can
that.
got some
we
other
get him
idiots.
out?
Hey, Mel, let me ask you
Different
something, Mel.
approach.
Do you know Jay? Do you know Jay? Do you know Gio? Do you know Wonderland?
Ask more questions, dude.
I'm saying, do you know them?
Teddy Atlas says, Eduardo is talking like he has David's nuts in his mouth. You want to respond to that, Eduardo?
And so then, how do you guys respond to all the Canelo in your? It's the same thing backwards with Canelo, with you guys.
So your response is that you have David's nuts in your mouth, but it's the same thing. Is that your response?
If you have Canelo's nuts in your mouth is the same
But
thing.
I didn't say that. He said that.
We didn't say that.
No,
So
we didn't
say that.
He
And
said
you didn't deny
everybody
it,
put
bro.
nuts in his mouth.
I'm saying you guys defended
You gotta deny another man's nuts in your mouth.
Don't turn this on us. You're reading a question.
We didn't say that.
Talk about that.
How would you like to address this guy?
Yeah, they just say it.
And that's
You gotta say
what
you
you
ain't
talk
nuts
like-
in your mouth, man.
Has
What did you
David's nut in
say?
his
The
mouth.
human body has a moral.
Just speaking facts right here.
And like,
Just speaking
he's human.
facts. That's it.
And then he died. And he
Like I said before, you guys can't deny that Canelo's 4th cherry pick in a row.
It's not a cherry pick.
Then
Hold
what
on,
is
why do
it
you
then?
keep talking about a cherry pick? You realize when you clean out a division, you can fight whoever you want. How many divisions has David cleaned out?
No. Okay, so you're saying basically
The
because
McDonald division.
because he cleared out the division, he has the right to duck until he retires. That's what you're saying as a fan of Canelo.
How is he ducking when Benavidez won and forced a mandatory?
Exactly.
Like
Let
I
me
said
go.
before.
We got to go back to ABC
Like I
and
said
D again.
before, he's only 27.
Hold on, I got another one.
He's
Canelo
40.
Alvarez
The
is
fight won't happen
ducking.
anymore.
Hold
He's
on.
ducking.
I got another
The fight
comment.
can still
Canelo's
happen.
ducking Hit Kid.
Fuck off. Hey, I'll be serious. You couldn't pay me any money to get in the ring with Canelo.
And like I said before, you guys don't keep the same energy because according to Canelo, he doesn't give Benavidez the fight because he's talking too much shit. But it's funny how Triple G, when he was old, he was saying that he did all the clenbuterol.
Bro,
that
look
he
into the
cheated,
clenbuterol
this and that.
situation, man. That's not even real, bro.
It's funny how
Get this guy
how
outta
he
here.
can.
Yo, you know
it's
who you
funny
sound
how-
like right now? You sound like
funny-
Southpaw. You sound like
it's funny-
Southpaw right now, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's funny how Canelo wanted to shut
Matter
Triple
of
G's
fact,
mouth, but
where
don't
fucking
want to shut
Southpaw
up
at?
David. Don't want to shut up David. It's funny, huh?
This
How
us,
he
brother.
did shut up
Can we
Triple G.
can we kick this guy out and let in Ovi?
Órale, 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 vato loco. Órale,
That's
vato
right,
loco. Órale, let me tell you
Ovi,
something.
do you have
Stay
the
quiet.
link? Or let me see.
Fuck.
Let me get him in.
He's in
Hold
the
on one
backstage
second.
wave.
And Caesar D says, all you got is
Hear what
feelings,
they said.
Eduardo. IBFP, let me body bag him. Caesar D wants to body bag you. And then my brother from another mother said, ask this guy when did David Benavidez file the paperwork. So he's never filed the paperwork, but he's giving him a pass because he likes David and he's a fan of David, and he doesn't care because he keeps talking about Canelo. Cherry pick, even though he's undisputed. When you're undisputed, you can cherry pick because you beat everybody.
And don't
So
forget
I don't
if
understand what he's saying anymore. It doesn't make any sense. I think we have Ovi. Is this Ovi? Is this Ovi?
Yo, Ovi.
Ovi.
Got him mute.
Ovi.
Yeah, I think he's trying to fix the mic.
Okay. Let me read the next one. Canelo moved up to 175 twice and faced current champions. After 11 years at 168, who's David facing and who did he refuse to fight last year at 175, Eduardo?
Canelo moved to 175 twice and current champions after 11 years.
Oh, hell.
David has he refused to fight us.
Go it.
11 years at 160. Who was David facing?
Hey, hold on. Let me fix my audio. Now my audio don't work.
He refused to fight Benavidez back in the day.
Okay. Hey, you hear me?
Yo, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you on?
I bet I'm on now.
All right, there you go. You got Mayo right there for you. There you go.
Hey, you guys saw my comments.
David refused to fight Benavidez. That's a fact.
Hey, one problem might be a fee.
Who are you talking to, me or Eduardo?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, bro.
Okay,
the body bagger, whatever.
Okay,
hey, look, tell me. I just got one thing too. I forgot to bring this up before. So why did Canelo fight Charlo again, bro?
Jermell?
Yeah.
Because Jamal pulled out.
No, give me a better reason. That kind of dumb.
I don't need to give you a better reason. That's what happened.
Because he pulled out. Wait, what?
It was part of the contract.
But does he deserve that fight though?
Doesn't matter. His brother pulled out. I have the article from.
Oh, and this guy said it's part of the contract, right?
It wasn't a part of the contract initially. He was put into the contract,
but then it was. Then it was.
His brother pulled out. I have a video on it. You can go research.
No, I agree. That dude ducked the fight. All right, that's out of the way. But how come Charlo earned that fight? Because it was a 3-fight contract. Is that what you're reasoning now, or what is it?
I'm not understanding what you're
why
asking.
Why did Charlo deserve that fight? Canelo fight.
He didn't.
Nigga sounds like a Benavidez fan right now, yo. That's what's
No,
about
no,
to happen.
Benavidez fan. That's
Wait
right.
a
That's
minute,
right.
About to happen right now.
Hold on,
Yeah,
Avi. Hold on. So you're talking about deserving a fight, needing a fight. Canelo can fight whoever the fuck he want to fight when he goes undisputed. So you can throw that shit out the window.
No. When you're undisputed, you defend against the mandatory, no? Which is he's doing.
Hold on. Eat a dick. And so you can fight whoever you want to fight when you win all the titles. David's never won all the titles.
You can duck whoever you want.
Oh, fuck off.
How's it a duck when you want to first
You're an
mandatory?
idiot.
When did David file the paperwork?
David
I
didn't
guess
fucking
Eduardo doesn't understand
enforce
paperwork.
mandatory. He could have enforced it and that could have been the first fight.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
No,
David
you should
could
be
have enforced-
asking. Yo, no ducking, no life. You should be asking
No
Heyman
ducking,
why
no
he
life.
didn't put that's your name on the thing.
Oh, why didn't Heyman try to put that?
Why
in the
didn't Heyman
contract
put him
anyway?
in the contract in the first place? You got to ask
Yeah.
Heyman.
That's Heyman's fault. PBC's fault.
I'm asking. That's an interesting question. Well, Eduardo,
What's up?
so why did Al Heyman try to include David in that in the contract with Canelo?
I don't know. What the fuck? I'm supposed to know.
So why are you putting that on?
Boxing
Canelo?
truth, hold on. Boxing
At
truth.
168.
wanna
Okay,
say
you tell me. What fight do you rather see at 168?
I
I
want
would
to
love
see
to
the
see
Benavidez
Canelo
fight,
David
but
right
he
now.
has to activate his mandatory.
Canelo David. Exactly. Canelo David.
He has to want to fight. He doesn't want to
Yeah,
fight.
but David doesn't want to
Canelo
fight.
doesn't
He
wanna
moved up
fight,
in
dude.
weight. He moved up in
Bro,
weight and refused
you
to activate his
understand that
mandatory. So how does
if he
David want
activates
to
the
fight?
mandatory, that fight will happen. It will happen if he activates his mandatory. Why does
He
he
asking
activate
that
the
same
mandatory?
question again?
Avi,
Yeah.
Yo,
holy shit!
Avi, the Boxing Truth is asking a question. What fight do you want to see at 168?
I think we all know what it is.
Just say it.
Benavidez.
That's Benavidez Canelo. Almost.
Okay, so
Exactly.
why are we not seeing that fight right now?
Because we're seeing Munguia.
No, because
We're gonna
yeah,
see
you're right
Munguia
because
instead.
Benavidez hasn't activated that. But look, you see, you just switched it up. I'm talking about why Charlo deserves that. I'm gonna get there, bro.
What difference does it make? And when you're undisputed, you can fight whoever you want.
No, I'm just trying to like look. I'm just trying to
That's
back
what
up.
I
Like,
told
why
you.
you a fanboy? Like I feel like
Word it right.
I feel like.
Word it right.
Hold on.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Hold on. Quiet, real quick. So let me ask you a question. Did Canelo unify all the titles in the division in a year?
See, bro, you're asking what I already know,
I'm
bro.
asking a yes or no question.
Yes,
Did
bro.
he do it or not?
Yes. You're asking me the
So if
obvious
he
question.
unify, hold on. So if he unified
yeah.
all the belts, are there any more champions at the weight class to fight?
Interim only Benavidez.
No. So there's no more champions at the weight class to fight. None,
So let's
right?
cherry pick until retirement. Yeah.
Well, you're saying what I already know, bro.
Hold on. So you're free to fight whoever you want to fight, right?
Cherry pick. Yeah.
No. When you got the belts, you don't go fighting smaller dude. No, you fight the mandatory, bro.
Who was
Who's in your
smaller than
way?
Canelo? Was Charlo smaller than Canelo?
Say what? Say what?
It was Charlo smaller than Canelo.
Yes.
No, he wasn't.
Hell no.
Buddy, it's
Hell no.
It's weight classes, not high classes, buddy.
Hell no.
He's a bigger fighter than
We
Canelo.
talking about high
naturally.
classes now? Is it high classes or weight classes?
It's not about height classes. He's a bigger fighter naturally. Did you hear what I said? I didn't say he was taller. I said he's a bigger fighter naturally.
You know what Charlo walks around at, Avi?
Comprehension is not your
No,
best.
but I'm guessing
attribute.
probably like
You
probably
don't-
on
you don't quite
Canelo's
understand, do you?
weight division, but
No, he
So,
does not walk around at
Charlo-
168, bro.
Charlo's supposed to be fighting at 168. Canelo's
Yeah.
undersized for 168. Do you know Canelo's not naturally a guy that should be fighting at 168? You know that,
no,
right?
I agree. I'm not trying to discredit Canelo anyway, but I'm still trying to tell you, like,
I'm not saying you're trying to discredit him.
All right,
I'm
all right.
just simply saying you know he's undersized for the weight, though, right?
yeah, absolutely, and that's why he's
And
great.
you know,
That's why he's
and you
great.
know that the fight that I want to see as a boxing fan is Canelo Benavidez, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know at this point, the fight can still happen in September, right?
Absolutely.
And so my whole thing is for anybody to claim that anybody's ducking at this point doesn't make any sense, right?
Yeah, and look. So right now, your last video, what was it that Benavidez never wanted the fight, right?
Yep.
But you told me in the other live, you're like, you think it's gonna happen, but it's just a plan that the promoter and Canelo got going on to set it up for September or November, whatever. So meanwhile, Benavidez is gonna do his thing, and he can still come back down and make it in September.
Okay, I'm missing your point.
Like, so you right now you in the video you said Benavidez don't want that fight because he went up in weight, right?
Well, I didn't say that because he went up in weight. I said that because David Benavidez said that he's moved on from the Canelo fight. So
Yeah,
that
he
went
said
against
that.
everything I said prior. He said he's now focused on these guys at 175, and he's no longer focused on Canelo. Did you watch the video, or did you
That's
just try to read
exactly
the
what he
title?
said.
No, I
Did
saw
you
it.
watch
I
it?
saw it.
Hold on. Did you watch the video or read the title?
No, I saw it. I saw it.
Okay, so if you saw the video, it was a clear explanation. So you shouldn't be on here trying to feel like you're trying to catch me in something when I've already told you clearly and explained. I used David's words. David said he's moved on from Canelo. What does move on? That means you're done with. He's done with Canelo, right? David
You
said
see,
this,
you're just
not
taking
Canelo.
his word because you know you could defend him. What if he said, "Oh, he's not done with"? What would you say then? You come up with something else.
David said it, bro.
We're
David
not
said
playing
that.
a game of what he maybe said. We're talking straight facts. And the facts
I
are
bet it.
David said that I've moved on. He's moved on.
Bro,
So
it's not David's grandma that said it. It was David.
it was David. He was on the podcast and he said it. What now?
So tell me why did Charlo deserve that? And that's not. And tell me why that wasn't a cherry pick. You were no. Listen up. Listen with this. Listen with this.
Adi bag Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Before Charlo Canelo, you were trashing Charlo that he lost to Castano. Imagine what Canelo would do. And then after once the fight was announced, you're all on his nuts defending him, saying, "Oh, he's a worthy opponent. He was undisputed and all that." What happened there? You changed energy, bro.
Hold on.
I saw you live. I saw you live.
No, you can see the live, and I stand by everything I said on everything I said, and I'm gonna tell you why, because I'm not a pussy. I stand on business.
I bet.
And I'm gonna tell you this. First off, I said he robbed Castano in the first fight because he did. In the second fight, he stopped Castano. In the second fight, he stopped Castano. Did he? Did he stop Castano in the rematch?
Yeah.
And so I gave him his credit for that. Did I not?
Yeah, absolutely.
So your pussy ass come on here picking and choosing live. I guess you forgot that he had a rematch. I guess you forgot that he stopped him in a rematch, and I guess you forgot that he legitimized.
No, it don't change the fact that you said he wasn't a worthy opponent for Canelo.
It does change it, bro. Hold on. I guess you forgot that Canelo fought an undisputed champion who avenged a controversial fight. So when you talk about a guy, you're talking about Charlo and don't make any sense. So you're trying to catch me up on some Charlo mumbo jumbo. It don't make any sense. You made yourself look stupid.
Avi, you know people put Charlo on the pound for pound list after he beat Castano, right?
When
after
he beat Castano the second time, especially in a rematch, he was a pound for pound fighter considered that then because he definitively won the rematch. He cleared any doubt. Do you understand that?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, then. Thank you.
But look, and in the live, he told me Charlo's in that fight because Canelo has to do his 3-fight contract, right?
Because his brother pulled out, brother.
His brother pulled out,
and he had to finish out his contract. Yes.
All right, so tell me why would the big Charlo get the fight?
I don't know, because it's an attractive name and a big fight.
PB, I'll go on this one.
And he deserves that fight.
No.
For the title?
No.
Not Canelo's money, the title.
Hold on. Ovi, can I go?
I better go.
Okay, here's the deal. Big Charlo didn't deserve the fight. I totally agree on that. That is not Canelo's fault. That's the PBC matching it up. Let's just all be honest here.
So Canelo's face of boxing, you agree, right?
Yeah,
he's his own boss.
That's the PBC.
So now they pick for him for who? Like they tell him who he fights now? They boss him around like that? Or what do you got to say?
Yeah, because here's the deal. They wanted a money fight with a Charlo. They knew there was a money fight though with Jamal. Jamal is supposed to be the top guy at middleweight. And he's been missing for 2 fucking years. I have no respect for Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo, I have all the respect for. Jamal Charlo is a big.
Hey, but you don't call that a cherry pick though? You don't call that a cherry pick then?
No, I can tell you. I've said jokingly that I think
hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, Hit. Let me put it off to the side. So when you talk about a cherry pick, Canelo fighting a bigger fighter who's undefeated, and that people have been calling for years. That's a cherry pick, but you know David wanted to fight him too, right? Would that have been a cherry pick then?
Give me a mato.
Like I'm saying cherry pick because Charlo don't deserve the fight. Now don't bring up another fight. Don't bring up another fighter right now.
So if that's the case, I'll give you this example. I give you David Lemieux didn't deserve the fight against David Benavidez.
And he came up in weight.
But you're not saying anything. But you're on here bitching to me about
Charlo. Hey, Benavidez don't got a real title though, no?
Hold on. But Benavidez is in position to be mandatory to Canelo. So that means he needs to be fighting the top guys. So he should have fought David Morrell or somebody, right?
Especially if you have another
Yeah,
intro.
I can see that too.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, when you and also in boxing, I don't know if you realize this. Also in boxing, when you're a superstar, every fight that you fight is not going to be the top best fighter ever. That's just not the way boxing works.
Right.
Yeah, so
no, but
you're going to have fights like Charlo. You're going to have those fights. But the key is, are you fighting champions? And Canelo has fought way more champions than Benavidez or anybody else at 168, right?
Yeah.
So we can't criticize him without criticizing them first, right?
Yeah, and look, at that time, Morales, the team didn't want that fight at that time. Didn't they say, "Oh, Morales not ready"?
Why would he move up in weight when they want it now?
Because I'm still agreeing that they got a plan that behind the scenes that we all know that they're gonna make it in September, November.
And that's my hope. I'm hoping that
you tell me Benavidez don't want that fight for real. Like he wants that fight, bro. The fight presents itself, he's gonna take it, bro. We all know that.
I'm gonna tell you this. I hope he wants to fight. I hope the fight happens in September, and I think it's possible. But I'm just telling you, from Benavidez's actions, his actions doesn't align with that. Moving up in weight.
So that's what you call feelings too, right? With his actions.
No. His actions does not match. He's moving up in weight, saying he's done with Canelo, saying he's focused 100% on 175. Those are things that shows that he's not really looking for that fight in September. Do you understand what I mean?
Avi, let me ask.
All right, so tell me with Canelo's actions.
One question for you, real quick.
Let me ask you something, Avi, quickly.
Run it.
If he wants that fight, why is he going to 175 to fight for an eliminator fight? Bivol and the better Biev winner, but then he just said on a podcast today that he might not be able to even fight that fight because of contractual reasons, right? Because who's Bivol with? You know?
No, look, see, dude, you don't think those are Russian guys, bro? You don't think they'll make them come to BBC and those guys they got no choice to do it?
Coming to PBC, they're getting more money on the zone.
They're getting more money from the Saudis. From the Saudis too.
They're going to main event June 1st, and they're going to make a shit ton of money.
But Avi, let me get to my point, right? He's not just talking about 175. He's talking about Zurdo at cruiser. Let me ask you this: Why didn't
that's not chasing greatness? Don't he got a title? There, you're not going to say he's chasing greatness.
What's the weight difference from light heavyweight to cruiser? Do you know?
So cruiser is what, 190?
It's 25 pounds, bro. 25. You think he's going to go up to cruiser? You think he's going to go up 32 pounds and then come back down to 168 to fight Canelo off a mandatory? Do you think he's going to do that?
See, was he saying he was going to fight Zurdo, or was he welcoming me in the future?
He said he was going to go up to 175 and then consider fighting Zurdo after that.
Consider.
You know what consider means?
So what did he say? Oh, if he gets that shot, better be of Bivol. And he fights him, and whatever luck he gets, if he wins, he goes up.
Right, then he's ducking Canelo, right? Because he never wanted to fight Canelo then. Because you understand that he has a mandatory that he can enforce, and he can get that fight in September with.
But let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you. Look, WBC, they're getting those sanctioning fees. If Canelo wants that fight, bro, why hasn't he never sent an offer? Has he?
Oh my God, bro.
Like has he sent an offer?
Canelo is the champion, sir. He's not the mandatory. He's the champion. The mandatory is the one that should be pushing. The champion can fight whoever the hell he wants to fight.
So the mandatory is supposed to be sending offers? Is that what you're trying to say too?
Let me finish. Wow. There's a difference between a champion and a mandatory.
I know that. Hey, but the mandatory is supposed to be sending offers now? You agree with that or not?
I mean, is Samson not pulling $60 million offers out of his ass? Can you tell me where he gets
I think that guy's making the Benavidez team look bad. I agree on that.
So
but like, you don't think him and offered the Benavidez fight on the table?
So you're
on that 3 fight?
No, he didn't offer it, bro. Or otherwise, it would have happened. But let me ask you this.
Bro, how do you know, bro?
All right, then what
that's
happened?
Like his best name on it.
What happened when Eddie Hearn asked for the fight? What happened when Eddie Hearn wanted the fight? What did Benavidez
Eddie Hearn wanted that he wanted to make it. That he wanted to make it. Is that what you're saying?
No. Eddie Hearn asked David Benavidez if he would be open to fight for 168. Right? What did he say? What did Benavidez say?
Wait, what do you mean? Like open to fight 168? What?
Bro, open to make the fight that he wants.
With Canelo on the zone.
Yeah.
What did he say? I didn't watch that.
He said he's not gonna cross the street. Who's the A side?
Canelo.
Right. So who should cross the street?
Benavidez.
Okay.
Boom. Body.
But like, at that time, you wouldn't. You don't think that?
Okay, if that were to happen, look,
Body
if that were to
bag.
happen, you think Benavidez would say, "Fuck, that's Canelo." No, listen.
No.
Eduardo, you know it.
Yo,
You know it, Eduardo.
He
listen,
did
right
say
now,
The reason I
Eduardo and
laugh-
OB are like the Benavidez brothers.
Listen.
Both of y'all niggas right.
Eduardo's supporting the duck.
Y'all done.
Hey, so
the reason
Avi,
reason I
he
laugh-
did say it. Avi, he did say it, my friend. He did say it. There's a
He
whole
did
video
say
on
it.
it.
That's
It's by
fact.
Fight Hype. It's by Fight Hype. Go look it up.
that he won it.
He
That
said,
he won it
"I'm
because
not
he's loyal
yeah,
and all that.
word for word, what he said was, "I will not cross the street. I'm loyal to Paul Heyman." Or no,
He's
sorry, not Paul
not.
Heyman, Al Heyman. So is that not a duck? You think that's a duck?
All right, listen to this. Hold on. Let me give you like something. Let me give you something.
That's not a duck.
No, that's not a duck. Because truly, we know that.
A-side.
Why is it not a duck though? Why is it not
Who's
a duck?
the A-side,
You're
though?
getting the fight you've always wanted. You're
No,
getting
I'm
the fight
asking,
that
who's
you
the
always
A-side?
wanted.
But you gotta listen to this. But nobody would duck Canelo, bro.
Yo, listen, Obi. If you had the chance to fight him, and you was Benavidez, you had that chance to cross the street, to go to the other side, to fight Canelo, would you do it?
Absolutely.
There you go, man.
No, hey,
Body
listen.
bag again. Boom, boom.
but they
Body
Open
bag.
number.
No,
Let
hold
the
on.
All
bags
over
hit the
again.
floor.
Shut up. Let me say this.
Over, B.
You think if Benavidez was here right now, they offer him to cross the street, like they actually give him that, because that hasn't happened yet, right? That deal, like them offering it, or they were just like asking him about it if that were to happen.
Well, Eddie Hearn said he would make the fight if he's willing to come.
He
over.
would. Okay, listen. If they present it, you think Benavidez would say no? The fight that he wanted.
He literally said he said on the video.
But that's what he says,
"I'm
bro.
not going."
When it really happens, he would say yes, bro. I guarantee you, nobody's
then why
gonna
does he
duck Canelo the face of boxing, bro.
So let me ask you this then:
Hold on.
why
We got
not
a
activate the
question for you, my brother.
mandatory?
We got a question for you because you
Read
guys,
that.
you and Eduardo on here, and you guys
Read-
are talking cash money.
read
So these
that.
guys want to talk
Cash
to you.
money.
They
I
say-
had a question. This: how do you know that
Hold on.
Benavidez
Let
wasn't
me
on
ask
the
you these
deal?
questions first because the chat is asking why isn't David asking Al Heyman why he wasn't a part of the deal, Canelo's 3-fight deal, and why is David okay with Al Heyman after this? He should have been trying to leave Al Heyman. Critical thinking is what you lack.
Agreed.
Why did David okay with
100%?
Heyman after this?
That's a body bag, sir. On
Can
you
I
or two,
Hold on.
Eduardo.
Hey,
respond to
hold
that?
on. I got this one.
Eduardo, say what you got to say.
Okay, so my question to that is obviously, David is just an employee. He does what he gets told. He ain't gonna tell
Boxers are
Heyman
in
what to do,
control of their
man.
own career.
He ain't gonna tell Heyman what to do.
Hey, yo, Hickey, can you get on them, please? Can you get on them right now?
Boxers are in control of their own career. I mean, we've seen boxers leave promotions left, right, and center.
That's crazy.
That is
Canelo left
crazy.
According to David,
Lord.
Heyman's been good to him, so he's trying
Yeah,
to stay
but
loyal.
if Heyman can't get you the fucking fight, you leave his ass.
It could still happen. Like I said before, in
So
September,
Eduardo,
it could
do you
still happen.
think
Because
Paul?
Canelo's a free agent.
Eduardo, do you think Al Heyman is telling him not to activate the
Rumors
mandatory?
are because how bad they've tanked on pay-per-view recently.
The fight can
BBC's
happen
going to be
just for the fact that Canelo's a free agent. He can do whatever the heck he wants.
That's crazy.
So they're saying,
Hey, hold on. How do you know
Whether you
that
guys wanna
Benavidez was
believe it or
not in
not.
the contract? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Because
Talk about
then the fight
Heyman.
would have happened if he signed the contract. Moron, come on.
If Benavidez signed the contract.
If Canelo signed a contract for 3 fights, right?
Benavidez would have been informed he's a part of the deal.
Yeah.
Benavidez was never part of the 3-fight deal.
And so I'm not sure if they're talking Eduardo or Avi, but he said we see this David fan is in Down syndrome. So I don't know which one of you guys he's talking to.
Damn, Mayo, let them niggas talk to you like that, Mayo. Come back at them niggas, clap back.
Let him talk to me. I'll let him talk to me like that.
Hey, but you know how you mentioned that Benavidez don't really want that Canelo because he want to go fight Zuro? Tell me about the Canelo when he was gonna fight Makabu and he even faced out and never did, and he wanted to put rehydration on that.
Yo, about you say that. Look what they put there.
Hold on. Let me address this.
I'm not having this. I'm not having this.
I'm gonna let Hick get it, and then I'll just
I'm not
piggyback
having
off.
it.
Kogi asked the same thing.
I
Why
am
was
not having
Canelo going to
this.
fight Makabu but not
Fucking
Benavidez?
Canelo took a more difficult fight in fucking Bivol than Makabu. I'm not having Makabu is a fucking killer fight when that guy got knocked the fuck out by Tony Bellew's spark.
No, I'm not saying that he's gonna go up.
Not the fuck up.
That's not. No, my claim there wasn't that Canelo went up to fight Makabu to avoid Benavidez. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm asking you, why did he do that?
Yeah, let me.
I think that was just a clout chase to say, "Oh, he's chasing greatness," and never fought him.
He was chasing greatness.
Macaboo with a rehydration clause that after they said he was gonna put on him.
Okay,
chasing greatness, and you trash Tank for putting rehydration.
Hold on, let me finish. First off, we don't talk about things that have never happened. So I can't say, "Oh, this girl Sarah from high school, I was about to fuck her, but I didn't." So why am I bragging about a bitch I never fucked? That don't make any sense. Oh yeah, kid.
But then you're bragging and saying, "Oh, Canelo Benavidez fight is gonna happen," even though it hasn't happened yet, and you're saying that, "Oh, Benavidez ducking him," even though it hasn't happened.
You're not gonna talk over me, Avi. You're not gonna talk about something you never did. You're talking about, "Oh, he was gonna fight this guy, or he could have fought that guy." None of these fights materialized. The second thing is Canelo Alvarez took a better fight in Bivol. So you even trying to criticize him about Macaboo looks stupid when he fought Dimitri Bivol. You look like a dumbass for even saying it. And the next thing is Canelo Alvarez said he had no idea that Macaboo was even in play. Eddie Reynoso had went out there and requested this. Eddie Reynoso was the guy doing it. And even if Canelo would have fought Macaboo, that would have made him a historic 5-weight world champion. So it still would have been history making.
Canelo would have knocked Macaboo the fuck out. That's it.
But even then, he didn't fight him. So we're arguing over a fight that never happened when you can't even respect with the fact that he had the nuts to go up and fight Bivol, something Benavidez has never done.
Let me go real quick.
Go real quick, Box Crew.
You do, Avi, you do understand that he was gonna put a rehydration clause on him because it's not a 5 or 7 pound weight class difference, it's a 25-pound difference.
So why is he going up, bro?
But he
why go up if you're not even that weight?
Hold on.
Listen,
because you would be a 5-division champion. That he would be the first Mexican ever to be a 5-division world champion. You understand that, right? And I know some troll in the comments is gonna say Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya is American, right?
Boom.
He's a Mexican American.
He a pocho.
But you do understand he was trying to become a 5-time world champion, right? The first Mexican 5-time world champion. That's legacy, man. That's legacy. He needs the rehydration clause because it's 25 pounds. That would be like going up 5 weight classes.
Cook.
You do get that, right? Like
this
that,
boy cooking.
Bro, that
but look,
it'd be hard for you to understand.
So you go, but that Canelo has no belts there. That dude's a belt. How are you gonna go up and?
He's going to get the belt, bro, to become a 5-division world champion.
Canelo's already.
And you know that guy's
168.
And you know that guy rehydrates, knowing that guy rehydrates bigger than his weight class, and you want to put a rehydration to get an advantage.
I mean, Canelo's coming in at 5'7", and hold on, do you know what weight Canelo started his career at? What weight he first fought his?
Yeah, I think it was 147 or 54. Right?
No, 140. It was 140.
140. So he had no business in these weight divisions. Why didn't he follow through with the fight? Why didn't he follow through?
World champion.
So why didn't he follow through? Why didn't that fight happen?
Why didn't he fight who?
The Macaboo. Why didn't that fight happen?
Because he took a harder fight in Dimitri Bivol.
And that's your opinion, though. If that dude's smaller.
Hello?
It's not the opinion. That's fact, bro.
You think
so they fought, and Bivol beat that dude or not?
Can I ask you something? Do you think Dimitri Bivol would lose to Macaboo?
You said what?
You think Dimitri Bivol would lose to Macaboo?
See, I never watched that Macaboo, but right there, that's your opinion because they never fought. That dude's bigger.
You never watched Macaboo, but you're telling me it would be a harder fight.
Macaboo's a bum. That's why Canelo want to fight
another
him.
body bag. How can you know if Macaboo's a harder fight if you never?
So Bivol. So he was gonna cherry pick then. He was gonna cherry pick Macaboo, right?
But you never.
Wait.
No. Before you even talk shit, you should probably go back and watch his fights. Before
you can say that's a cherry pick.
You're looking stupid right now.
No, you can't. He's going up in weight. You can't. He's going up in weight, going for greatness.
Yeah, going up 25 pounds.
I think it's a cherry pick because
32 pounds. 32 pounds.
Fuck off. Seriously. Fuck off. That is double standard as shit. How is going up in rate challenging a world champion a fucking cherry pick these days? We wouldn't say that.
All right, so he's going for greatness. What did you say when all those guys like Andre or all those guys wanted payday?
Avi, let me tell you
Canelo.
something.
You said they wanted payday, right?
Avi, you know David
Now
Benavidez, he was afraid to go up 7 pounds to fight Beterbiev, right? He was afraid of 7 pounds, right? Now Canelo's talking about going up 32 pounds, and you're calling that a cherry pick. 32 pounds. You're calling that a cherry pick. But Benavidez going up 7 pounds to fight Beterbiev, he was scared.
While
being a cruiserweight.
No, I agree that Benavidez didn't want to fight him. I agree with that.
Hold on. Pause it, everybody. No,
but tell me,
hit kid gets no pussy.
Bring that bitch in. Get in here, bitch. You wanted to diss a new way? I can kick your ass.
Oh man, this guy like recognizing hit kid.
This bitch can hide.
Hey, hold on.
What is
IBFP.
that?
IBFP. IBFP.
Wait, since when am I getting dissed by a guy who looks like he's got a fucking? Let's be honest.
Boy,
an anime weirdo.
What's this dude's name? The one that's talking. The one with headphones. The whole freaking
Hit Kid. I'm from the UK. I'm a regular
UK guy.
Yeah.
Hold on. Put a. All right. Hey, you stay. Shut me on. Let me talk to the IBFP dude. Hey, IBFP.
Yeah.
So, if Canelo got belts and he's a money guy, how come you call these guys that want to go up when they say, "Oh, they want greatness"? You call that they want payday.
Like who?
What?
Like I don't know anybody that mentioned.
Are you talking
Canelo.
about Andrade, the guy that fought 0 champions?
You talking about
the guy that
Google?
fits on the
Crawford
school?
wants Canelo.
No, anybody that wanted like the Canelo
Hold on.
fight.
He asked me a question. Let me answer real quick.
Like anybody that wanted the Canelo fight.
I don't. You asked me. You want me to answer it?
Yeah, answer, bro.
Okay. Demetrius Andrade has spent the entirety of his career not fighting champions or challengers or top challenges, and he didn't deserve a Canelo fight.
But there you say that he wants payday, right?
He did want to pay that.
But that's not chasing greatness because Canelo got belts, or Canelo only got money, but he don't got belts.
Well, it's not chasing greatness because if he was truly trying to chase greatness, then he would have put himself in a position to get the Canelo fight. Think about it like this: when he called out Canelo and he came to his press conference, he was at 160, not 168. And
So how did Charlo put him? How did Charlo get in position?
Hold on, let me finish. And not only that, he wasn't. And then when he had an opportunity to become mandatory for Canelo and fight Zach Parker, he walked away from that fight. He ducked it, really. And so if that's what we're saying, so he had an opportunity to fight Canelo, but he passed on it. Just like Benavidez is passing on an opportunity to enforce the mandatory.
Avi,
And,
I'm gonna
hold on. And M Volley says, "Hit Kid, put up the game. Hit Kid, put the kid game up. Hold on, put the kid up game." As well as Paulie telling Canelo is ducking everyone. I'm assuming that's what he's saying.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Can I go quickly?
I guess he's saying Paulie Malignaggi is ducking everyone and Hit Kid, put up your game.
I fucking do put up my game. I'm always on here.
Hey, go. The dude with the boxing.
Hey, if I get something wrong, I'll get told about it.
Yeah, and my brother says David Benavidez' career is a cherry pick, bro. So that's for Eduardo for calling everything a cherry pick, and Avi, everything's a cherry pick. Canelo does. Well, David's whole career is a damn cherry pick.
Avi, let me.
That's what I'm saying. Name 5 people, that he fought. Benavidez. Name 5 people that are good. That very good.
I can only
very good. Name 5. Just name 5. I want to hear 5.
I can't name 5 because there's no 5. Right? I'm gonna name 2. It's just Pant and that Darrell dude.
Oh damn! You know what? You get the gizmo face, my nigga. Don't talk like that no more. Look.
You open the trash and put that in there.
Get the
I want to see that
you
again.
get the gizmo face.
Nah.
Hey,
Throw it in the trash.
but whether you guys want to accept it or not, whether you guys want to accept it or not.
Go.
Avi, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why it's that Andrade didn't deserve that fight, right? Why Canelo told him that he doesn't get that fight. Why?
No, hold on.
But hold on. Let me tell you why, right? Here's who Andrade ducked. He ducked Charlo at 154, Ronnebeck at 160, Zach Parker at 168, and then he ducked Lara. He ducked Derevyanchenko. You know, the list goes on, bro. You have to understand something, right? You fight nobody, and then you want to come up and get a payday with Canelo. That's what IBFP's talking about.
No, I agree with that, but I'm just saying, like, I was just trying to like refer to like why he said when Canelo moves up and fights Makabu and wants to put a rehydration on him.
Because Canelo deserves that, right? He's undisputed. He's the face of boxing.
Many champions.
He deserves a fight at cruiserweight.
One champion.
So
how does he deserve a fight at cruiserweight when he never fought? Doesn't he got to fight a top contender first?
Avi, 1 second. Canelo has fought many champions across multiple weight classes his entire career. 4-weight world champion. Fought, I believe, at least, 19, 20 champions, something like that. A lot of champions. Demetrius Andrade, over almost a 15-year career, has not fought one world champion. And so why would you even compare one to the other? And Andrade's a 2-weight world champion. Canelo Alvarez is a 4-weight world champion. Andrade won his belts by
he's a 2-weight email champion.
Yeah, so he's basically an email 2-weight world champion. So you even comparing Canelo to Andrade don't make sense. Do you understand what I mean?
But I'm not saying they got better resume or the better by any means.
You're not saying that, but you're trying to make a comparison that don't fit. Canelo Alvarez has built a legacy. Andrade hasn't. So when you see Canelo's talking about moving up in weight, he's serious. When Andrade talks about it, he's looking for a money grab because he's never proven that he was about legacy. Do you understand the difference?
Yeah, no, but the reason I think Canelo went cherry picking.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second, because I already body bagged your point. I just really want to say this real bad because I can't stop laughing at it. He said Eduardo is a menace, making people lose brain cells out here.
By the way, I gotta take off, guys. I gotta take off. I love it here, but I gotta really take off.
All right, Vato Loco.
All right, Eduardo,
hold it down,
Vato
Holmes.
Loco, what's up?
Órale.
Hey, tomorrow or when are we gonna
Hold
join
it
the live
down,
again?
we can play around, go get some clicker. We chilling, homie.
Sure.
All right, see you at Chipotle, Eduardo.
Bye.
See him in Cadoba.
Mike Trade says Hit Kid speaks facts. Salute Hit Kid. Salute the IBFP. Now Hit Kid is getting the love he deserves. Hit Kid is not some virgin that everybody keeps saying on here. Hit Kids be busting cheeks all week. So you guys show this man some respect. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. Certified Church Classic says Sordo gets praised for becoming the first Mexican cruiserweight champion, but the idea of Canelo doing it gets dismissed. Y'all suck. And that's for you, Avi.
With the ferret.
Avi, that's for you.
Yo, what is it?
He said that Sordo gets praised for becoming Mexico's first cruiserweight champion, but the idea of Canelo becoming Mexican first cruiserweight champion gets dismissed. You suck.
Because look, he's going up, and that guy, he's not even at his best, bro, and he wants to put a rehydration to make it worse.
But what happens when he?
What do you mean he's not at his best?
He's still massive over Canelo. Canelo's not at his best at that weight. And
you never
Canelo's
watched
massively
Makabu
undersized.
fight.
Right now, Canelo's undersized where he is right now.
Look, I got a dude told me that dude was washed up and all that. That he was not at his
So
best.
you never
Well,
watched
you need to
Makabu
do your
fight.
own research. You
Nah, I
can't
told
get
you
up
before,
here
man.
and say how much you never seen him fight, but then you want to go.
Hey,
off
but he
what
want to
somebody
go
else-
to Cloud Chase and say, oh, he want to fight Usyk, but only at 201. You see, like that's what I'm thinking. Like that dude just want clout or whatever to make him see he's greater than what he actually is.
You don't think?
Well,
you
when
don't think
when
there's?
you unify titles in less than a year, that shows you're great. When has Benavidez done that?
No, I know
he did.
Canelo's great, but
Okay, so you just called him great, but then you say clout chasing. Great fighters don't clout chase; they prove it.
Because why is he saying? Remember before he wanted to fight Usyk for 201 pounds, like he was saying all this crazy stuff.
No. They asked him about
want him to
Usyk, and
fight
he said
Usyk
he'd
at?
be open to the fight. He doesn't afraid of anybody. He was sending offers to Usyk's camp to make the fight. That's a completely different thing.
And at 201 pounds, only at 201. No,
He's undersized for 168. How big do you think Canelo should get? He should come into the ring a fucking. What do you?
So why would you even want to go there if you're gonna put rehydration?
But he wasn't
asking
saying
him
he
a
was
question,
going
and
to
they
go
saying
there.
would he be willing to do it? Are you not understanding that point?
It's hypothetical.
Hey, but then with
And
Tank,
wait, hold on,
how
one
come you
second,
don't
1 second,
criticize?
1 second, bro. You're making me lose brain cells with this shit. Eduardo Raider from LA said Eduardo looked like he drinks Bud Lights. All right, man. All right. I think Avi, we didn't give you your opportunity. You didn't got body bagged a lot of times. Is there one last thing you want to say on the podcast today? Because really all your points have been dismissed because none of them are valid. Is
Here you
there
go,
anything
Avi.
that you want to say to me or the truth or Hit Kid or any of us that you really just gotta get it out of your system? What is it?
Give me a minute.
Hit Kid, boxing for anybody. Y'all got anything else to say real quick?
Yeah, I got something. A little bit of friendly fire on the panel real quick for Sons of New Jersey. There's no shot you're picking Cambosis to beat Loma. There's no fucking way. There's no way.
No, don't tell me he did. Don't tell
He
me
did.
he's in New Jersey.
He did.
Son,
He did.
son, you need to be cooked. You need to be cooked.
Listen, I
boy.
said if that happens, I'm gonna hug a kangaroo because no way that's gonna happen, bro.
Son,
If that happens, I'm getting P. Diddy'd, man. Like that. There's no shot. There's
Son,
no
I respect you. Son, I respect you, but next time I'm on, I'm cooking you for that. Oh
And
my
look,
God.
and I'm gonna say this about the son of New Jersey. That's my brother. I got a lot of love for the son. We've had this conversation, and he's a big Cambosis fan. And I'm telling you, Loma's gonna destroy him. Son of New Jersey.
destroy
Next
him.
time
He's
we
gonna
go
stop him.
live, I gotta let the truth
Hey,
and
yo.
Hit Kid go at you for this, because there ain't no way you shouldn't even say this shit publicly. You should keep this a secret.
Dude, Loma's gonna kill him, and then all of a sudden at 135, you're not gonna see Tank challenge Loma for unifying.
Yeah, you're gonna see
just
Tank
not.
Hey,
and
hold on, I got
Cambosis.
something IBP.
Okay, go for it.
When Tank fought Ryan, you were calling Tank a coward because he was rehydrating a guy that he himself said was like he only had a left hook and that he was trash and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But then with Canelo and Benavidez, Canelo himself said that Benavidez is like not good. He's been dropped and all that. That he's not as good as Canelo. But you didn't keep the same energy there when Canelo wants to put a rehydration on him, even though Canelo said that dude like he's not good, he's not on his level and all that.
Okay. And you know, this is why I like you, because it's never this easy to get body bags with anybody else. It's like you're trying to come up with something to get humiliated. So I'm gonna tell you this. Oh, and I gotta highlight this, my favorite comment right now. If it happens, I'm gonna hug a kangaroo. Look, this is the easiest thing that I'm gonna tell you. David Benavidez is a former 2-time world champion. Ryan Garcia has never won a world title. Canelo Alvarez has never come out and stated expressly that he's going to put a rehydration clause on David Benavidez. David Benavidez is expressing the willingness to have a rehydration clause. There's a complete difference in this. So you making those 2 points don't make any sense. It was really stupid. Thanks for trying. Thanks for playing. But you just keep looking crazy, my brother. Look, it would just be better for you to just accept the facts of what me, Hit Kid, the Boxing Truth, all of what we're saying, Supreme. We're all just spitting facts to you, man. You got to come around to the right side, because right now you're looking crazy.
You're looking like this.
I already told you to throw that to the trash, and you didn't listen, bro.
You're looking crazy, Avi.
Yeah, Avi, man, it was good, man. It was good talking to you, man. You know, we
gotta run that back. We gotta run that back, but give me time and I'm gonna do my research and all that, so I could come
right. But you know what? Yeah, go back to the lab. You're right.
Yeah, the lab. Yeah.
And look, and don't go back
the lab is in your basement
channels, because you're gonna look embarrassed, man. Don't do that to yourself. Look, really, what you should do is listen.
No, I don't. Hey, listen. I don't feel nothing here. Just for my entertainment. I don't care. I'm here. I don't feel nothing. You don't offend me. It don't matter.
You know, that's all good. Much love and respect, man.
Hell yeah.
All I'm gonna tell you this is, Avi, man, I appreciate you coming on and saying what you got to say. And hold on 1 second. Glock, eat a bag of dicks. Glock, you can eat a bag of dicks.
He's a bitch. You didn't get on.
Yeah. And salute to everybody. Salute to Black and Brown. Everybody, if y'all guys want to say something, Supreme, got any final comments real quick?
Just want to say it's good talking to you guys. I'm actually going to see the fight, Devin Haney and Ryan.
You're going to see the dog walking.
I got that. So got the VIPs. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm going for Ryan. Fuck it. I'll keep it real.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
Hold on. No,
yo, call me what you want.
Now, hold on, Supreme. I'm going to keep the same energy with you that we keep with the son of New Jersey. If Ryan wins, I'm going to hug a fucking kangaroo.
Ryan has no shot.
Well, y'all better hug that shit. Y'all better hug that shit, man.
Dog walked.
It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a good fight. I'll be right there. We're going to be right there.
It's not going to be a good fight. It's going to be a murder. He's going to dog walking.
Well, you know what? My son is a Devin Haney fan. I'm a Ryan Garcia. I'm keeping it 100%. I'm going to go over there. We're going to go over there. We got the VIP passes. We're going to have a good time over there, bro.
Enjoy a great night, man. Enjoy it, man. I hope you really enjoy it. It's going to be a one-side beatdown, but I hope you enjoy it.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. I'm going to drink me a nice big beer. I'll be all right.
Listen, we know the fights. We know the fight's a mismatch. We know it's a cherry pick. We know it's a money grab. But I'm going to fully admit it. And I mean this truthfully. Yes, it's disgusting for all those reasons. I'm going to take pleasure in watching Haney fuck Ryan Garcia up. I'm going to take pleasure in it, and I'm going to enjoy seeing Haney make Ryan.
I'm just saying. Remember, like I'm gonna say it. Ryan Garcia has never really knocked anybody out that I know by the chin. Everything is headshots. So let's see what happens.
Supreme. If Ryan Garcia beats Devin Haney, me and Nuke will be on here. Probably you apologize. I'll be on here. I'll be on this live.
No. Hug a kangaroo. I don't care how you do it.
I'm in the UK. I don't know how I'm going to get.
Look, I gotta donate money. I gotta donate money when I lose over here to Nuke. All right. I gotta donate money.
I'll tell you what, I'll go to a zoo. I'll find a petting farm or some shit that got a kangaroo somewhere here. And I'm going to find it. And I'm going to video that shit. It ain't happening.
I'll get an inflatable kangaroo.
Hold on. And Ivy Angel Garcia got one statement for you. He said, "You're too dumb and you're too damn remedial to be safe. Trust me, I know what I'm saying, Nuke. He's gotten straight body bag the entire time on the panel."
Damn, I'm.
Hey, look, I agree that I got body bag, but look, it's because like I think you're a Canelo fanboy because like your last 100 videos is probably like 70% of Canelo. So I feel like you got the fan base. You getting those views, good for you.
Hold on. Let me ask you this.
Oh,
so you know, hold on. No, I'm glad you said that. So I have like DMs on Instagram and Twitter, right? Yes.
You got DMs on there?
Yeah, like where people reach out to me, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so I get hundreds of DMs, and sometimes I get thousands. What videos do you think people are constantly requesting me to do?
I mean, like the
Devin
current
Haney
upcoming
videos?
fights.
What video do
upcoming
you think
fights?
they want me to do?
Any upcoming fights? That's what they ask, no?
No, they ask me to do Canelo videos all the time.
So you got a bunch of Canelo fans asking you
if I'm getting bombarded with people asking me to do something, I'm going to do it, right?
Avi, can you name me one YouTube channel that's not 90% Canelo? That's boxing based? That's what I thought. I mean, just look at pro boxing.
Let me tell you. The most unbiased.
What?
Who's the most unbiased? Please tell me.
Yeah, the most unbiased. I'll give it to
Showbiz.
Showbiz. No. I didn't see him.
If he says
No, I think it's you, but I just for some reason something pisses me off that
How do you call him the most unbiased and then call him
Wait, I called him most unbiased? No, I didn't call him that, bro.
So then who's the
Dog,
most
you need to
unbiased?
go to the lab, dog. He's sleepy.
the
Yo,
most
it's time for him
unbiased
to go to
one.
sleep.
Sleeping, mate.
Somebody get him his cheche and get him to sleep. Let's give him that night.
Who's the most unbiased?
Quick one before I go.
Yeah,
most
get him.
unbiased? Well, who should we say? Southpaw?
Oh no! Get him!
Yo, I called that.
One last time.
Unbiased. Oh, no. Oh shoot! I messed up the word. Bro.
Oh man, get him.
I didn't read. I didn't hear.
This nigga says southpaw.
No, I thought you said bio. I didn't even think that, dude. But
hold on, Avi. Another point is out of my last 10 videos, 3 of them were about Canelo. 7 were about other topics.
Bro, you heard? Unbiased.
Hold on.
Well, you choking for no reason. I just made a simple mistake that I misheard it, right?
I think you misunderstood. All right, who's the most unbiased?
If it's a mistake, fine.
Who's the most unbiased then?
The most unbiased?
Yeah.
No, I'll give it to this dude, IBFP, but
I piss you off.
No, I'll give it to this dude, huh?
But I piss you off?
He's the most unbiased, but he pisses
you off. That's just, I don't know. Hey, you know how everybody go opinions? So, man, I'm gonna go on here and try to smoke even though I got body bag. But everything else, like, you talk facts about.
Hey, you know what's a good thing? You're getting body bag, but you're also learning at the same time, bro. Just keep coming back.
Nah, listen, but I do it for fun. Like, it's because I got friends that they're fans of you too, bro. But
no, I'll give you,
they show me videos.
I'll give you that. You take accountability, Avi. That's good.
No, but look.
It's a free.
I'll be watching like you. I've been watching like you and Softball. You're my favorite too.
Southpaw, bro.
No, and listen, let me tell you Softball. That dude, I just watch him because he's funny as hell. You agree with that?
Nah, bro.
That's crazy. That me and Southpaw share the same audience.
You can't put IBFP and Southpaw in the same sentence.
Hey,
I mean, if I tell you who I watch, I can put whoever I want.
Would you like to see me and Southpaw go on another debate?
No, because that dude, he's a hater. He's a Canelo hater.
I want that motherfucker.
No, you should do it like Teddy Atlas.
Malinaji, please.
You wouldn't do it with Teddy Atlas, or is there any way?
Reach out to Paulie and get that.
Yeah, do it.
My man said he loves Southpaw, yo. He said he loves Southpaw. That he got a poster of Southpaw in his room. Nigga said.
Southpaw's a coochie.
That's crazy. Look, Southpaw's a coochie.
No, let me tell you why I watch Southpaw.
Yo.
I just watched that dude for pure like entertainment. That dude actually makes me laugh. I don't know about you guys, but that dude's funny as hell. Like that's why I watch.
Because he's a crackhead.
Okay, let's get the IBFP versus Paulie Malignaggi debate going. We got to work on that.
Word.
Anyway, Hit Kid, Boxing Truth. What are you guys' last comments? I know you guys had something to say.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be going, but are you gonna be watching the fights tomorrow? The Richardson Hitchens and the Diego Pacheco fight. Troops?
I am.
Yeah, we are.
You gonna be on after that? For
maybe it depends on how the fights go.
All right, because if so, I'll be on then. Okay, I'm gonna be off.
That's good. Thanks, Hit Kid, man.
But Supreme. Before I go,
yeah,
get ready for a dog walking when you go to hear
Hey
the
man,
hey,
if it happens, it happens. I gotta donate money to Nuke anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah. Have a good night, y'all.
All right, good night, guys.
Boxing Truth, what do you got?
I'll just say I want to see Diego Pacheco fight Benavidez, but I think they're trained by the same trainer, unfortunately. So I don't think we'll ever see that fight. But I think Diego's he's going to be a problem.
I agree.
In the future. He's going to be a really big problem. I think him and Morrell they're going to throw down.
Oh man, that's going to be a great fight.
Yeah, and Avi, I want to give you some credit, man, because you do take accountability. Like the other guy that was sitting there smiling, that dude has downs. I'll be honest. Like that guy is horrible.
Who the Mexican dude?
Mayo,
Yeah.
mayonnaise,
Mayo.
mayonnaise, my man mayonnaise.
Like
Chipotle.
Like that guy couldn't take. That guy called Bivol a duck, or sorry, a cherry pick for Canelo, but not a cherry pick for Benavidez. I mean, he's not a cherry pick for anybody, but that's crazy. But I mean, I'll give you credit for taking accountability.
And
like I said, like I watch you every day because I see you speak facts, but sometimes because I'd be arguing with Canelo because I like Benavidez over Canelo. That's my opinion, but I'd be arguing with them in the comments. So that's why.
Just block Southpaw, man. You'll be fine.
Nah, dude, that dude entertain me. Like that's my
Mike Trade says. Quick question: Pitbull versus Matias. Who you got? Who you guys got for that fight?
I'll tell you straight up. That's a perfect fight for Matias. He's tailor made for Matias.
Here's the thing about that fight. Matias got no defense, man. Like but
true.
I don't think Pitbull is big enough, honestly. I think Matias gonna
those wide punches that Pitbull throws are perfect for Matias because Matias is an inside fighter. And that means when he swings like that, Pitbull stays vulnerable for that moment. And Matias fights inside, close range.
Yeah.
That's gonna be an uppercut fest. An uppercut fest all day.
Avi, who you got in that?
The Pitbull and Matias.
Yeah.
I got Matias. I think Matias stops him.
I got Matias too, but I think people don't realize Pitbull was missing like crazy against Rolly. He was missing. Yes, that's Matias. He's going to sleep.
Yeah, Rolly's just super dog shit, and I think people do got to remember that.
Yeah, that's true. He's horrible.
Yeah.
Hey, and Barroso beat Rolly too. Hey, yo,
Rolly's always been the weakest link out of that 140 division, though. To be honest,
I don't think Rolly's even supposed to be in pro because he lost to Martinez too. Jackson Martinez.
All right,
don't worry, I'm gonna give him a job in my food truck.
All right, guys. Salute. Thanks to everybody coming on, man. We're going to do this again, and we're going to always be on for the big fights and every week. So I'm ready to see you guys again. Avi, thanks for coming on. Boxing Truth, great.
Let me tell you something real quick, bro. Let me tell you something.
Best, my brother. Salute to everybody.
Hey,
thank you.
Let me tell you something. We're about playing Southpaw.
Oh, Southpaw can eat a bag of dicks.
No, look. I live in Chicago with him. Me and my boy. He told me like he don't like Southpaw. He told me like he knows what gym he trains in. So we gonna go in there act like buddy, but we're gonna spar and just like rock him, like because we don't like that neither.
Hey yo, just tell him to look at this channel. Tell him to look at this channel. I wanna fight him, and whenever he wants, he can come see me, Supreme 174. I'll go to Chicago and I'll spank that ass and come back over here.
No, once that dude we're gonna hit up his gym, and once he's there, bro, we'll record a video. I don't know how to get that, do you? But
yo, you better not lose, bro. Don't bring no fucking video where you losing.
Don't be going there and getting fucked up.
No. I'm not going there. I'm gonna put in my boy, because my boy he fights. But me, I'm gonna watch but I'm gonna get in contact with that dude because he's in my town.
And Boxing Truth, this last comment is for you, and then we can all go. Benavidez has been mandatory for 3 years, but yet Canelo gave Yildirim a shot. I don't know why they keep repeating these lies, but I don't know if you want to take this one and just get this out of the way.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Let me do this since I was getting body bags, so now I got to defend Canelo.
All right. Okay. Go ahead, Avi.
Let's see.
If I could even get it right too, bro. If I could even get it right.
Yeah. Show me what I tell you. Come on.
Let me see. First of all, he forgot a period, but
you're taking too long.
Come on.
Okay,
because Yildirim activated his shot, right? That's why he got it.
Boxing Truth, I'm gonna let you take this one. Just sit back and
Avi.
Sit back and chill.
Listen. Yildirim was a mandatory. He was Benavidez' mandatory. Benavidez got stripped. Then Yildirim became Canelo's mandatory. That's how mandatories work. Benavidez has not been a mandatory for 3 years. Benavidez became the mandatory after he beat Andrade, but he has to activate that mandatory. He ain't activating the mandatory. He's talking about 175, then cruiserweight right after because he don't want no Canelo smoke. That's all, man.
Boom.
I hope you get it, Cozy.
You guys have a great weekend, man. Salute to everybody.
Yo, good night, my peoples.
Good night.
All right. Peace.